Click. Yes. Shit. Didn't work.
Son of a bitch.
All right. I'll try again. Click. Why is it not working for me?
I don't know, man. Are you doing it where you're like clicking like on the one and then clicking on the other? Like you got to roll too?
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'm doing what you told me to do. Yeah, click. Yep.
Oh,
shit. What? What? What'd you get?
Nothing. The views expressed here do not.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Guardian Downcast. Hold on. Let me try again.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna get my readers.
Son of a...
I'm not pressing the right stuff. Man, it's not working for me. What am I doing wrong? Another one?
No.
Oh. Am I supposed to do it fast or slow? Or what am I?
Like super fast.
Super fast? Okay.
Yeah. Like
it's not working for me. Of course, it's not working for Gatr. Everyone else has got these freaking awesome weapons right now. What the hell? I got nothing, man. Goose Fraba. Oh yeah, it's Hazel and Gatr show tonight, everybody. We're gonna have some stuff and hold on. Oh, it worked. But that's not the right crap, man. I don't want that stuff.
I got the Osteo mini tool. I mean,
what?
In a video, it's this Osteo mini tool.
What the hell is an Osteo mini tool?
It's got the Screaming Swarm perk. So fires a stream of sentient projectiles with unrelenting and incandescent.
What? You can't even get that on a gun. It's not
it's in this video. It's in this video.
Oh, you're watching a video. Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm not playing with it right now at all. No.
Man, was it like random? I guess it must be random. Okay, hold on. Try again.
No, it's not random. You just suck.
I'm trying to. You said fast. I'm doing it fast. Must we do faster?
Faster.
I don't know what the I'm doing, man. Faster! Where's my gun weapon?
Guardian down.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for spending your time with us today. Welcome to episode 218 of Guardian Downcast, a Destiny podcast. Hey, if you love to play the game Destiny 2, you've come to the right place. We're a couple of gamer dads that played Destiny since that day one beta in 2014, and we're just as passionate about it today as we were back then. We discuss key topics and news within the gaming community so you can be in the loop. And we're a podcast that seeks the stories of the Destiny community as a whole, wherever that origin may be. We're the show that asks, how's your weapon crafting going?
Dude.
I'm your host. I'm your host, Todd, the Gatr. And my co-host, Hazel, is here as well. How you been, man?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. I'm actually sleeping in bed now. So no more couch for the time being.
Very cool. Very cool.
How about you?
Yeah. It's been an interesting week, and I want to share it, but I figured I'll just wait to do it on our catch-up segment next. So, well, as you can probably hear, tonight it's a Gatr and Hazel show, which means Hazel and I will be discussing the latest news and events from the week. And wow, we've got a lot to cover this week. Hazel's going to go over the 5th week of This Week in Destiny for Season of the Witch. And then we'll be answering more of your questions for the show via our voicemail system, which, if you'd like to leave us a voicemail, it's speakpipe.com/Guardian Downcast, or you can go to guardiandowncast.com, our new website. You got to check it out. It's really, really cool. I've been putting some work into it over the last 6 months, just little by little. I've been working on it, and check it out for us. guardiandowncast.com. Kick the tires on it. Let me know what you guys think of it. And you can record your voicemail there as well, by the way. Just letting you know that. Also tonight, we'll be answering more of your Discord community questions for the show, which is in our questions for the show channel in our Discord, if you want to leave us one there. We have it separated into life questions and Destiny questions. And if we have a guest on, we'll have a separate guest channel. So look for it there in our Discord. And Uncle Scumdeath may have something to say at the end of the show. All right, let's roll. Hey, thanks for listening to Guardian Downcast. You can find us on Twitter at Guardian_D_cast. Or
You can find us on our Instagram at guardian_down_cast and see what picks our weekly guests want to share with you. Or, you know what? Just visit our website at guardiandowncast.com for all of our contact information and where else you can find us to play any past episodes you like in any order you like, right from your browser.
Man, don't or me. Hey, Guardians, while you're at it, follow our Guardian Downcast show playlist. We have it on Spotify and Apple Music. We post these links in our show description every week.
So check us out, and later, Guardian.
Toddles.
That just felt weird.
Why is that weird?
No, I'm just saying that for the...
Yeah, I'll edit that out. Don't worry. All right, Hazel. Well, before we get on with This Week in Destiny, how's your week been, man? What have you been doing this week in Bungie or Destiny or in life, man?
Dude. So my wife and daughter have been playing tennis with this sickness.
Oh.
They've been like passing it back and forth. And I just had enough of it. So just like, all right, I'm just sleeping on the damn couch. I'm over it. It was Monday night. Like, this is going to be great. Here we go. So, so I was sleeping on the couch. I think it was Monday, maybe Tuesday. And I'm trying to think now. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? I want to play Destiny. And I turned it on. And I got like halfway through the altars that we have to do this week for the story.
Right.
And it was just like, nope, not happening. And it kicked me. I was just like, fuck this. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm taking a break, because Monday, Monday I was doing a raid. It was Elmer and Kingsley, Sweaty, Cheesy, and Hammer.
Oh, nice. Some good guys.
Yeah, we were doing Crota.
Nice.
And we made it to Ear Ute. And then we all just started getting kicked.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, we were miserable. I mean, we were having fun and laughing and everything else. But, I was like, you know what? I'm like, usually in Bungie woes never happen 2 days in a row. So I'm going to try. And it didn't happen. I got fed up. And coincidentally, the first Ascendant beta came out.
Oh, that's
so
right. That's right.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this shit out.
What'd you think? So,
yeah. I feel terrible saying this, but I had a really strong, sense of deja vu playing the game.
Yeah, I know. I was watching 30 and Still Gaming play it. I was like, this looks like well, I'll let you finish your statement, then I'll chime in.
So the deja vu that I had was, I was like, this looks like Anthem, and it feels like Warframe, just not as fast.
Oh, okay. I had a different thought. I thought it looked like Destiny, man. Looked like Destiny.
Oh, shit, no.
No?
No.
The structures and stuff looked very similar to some of the worlds in Destiny.
I mean, there's some Destiny to it. There's some Destiny in the formula. But
it's third
it
person.
just had this strong sense of deja vu.
Really?
Where it was like, I'm like, this just all feels really familiar. I don't know if it's just a third person thing where maybe they all feel similar or something like this, but I just was like, I got bored with it. I mean, I put in maybe 3 or 4 hours and I was just like, you know what? I'm just kind of over this. Dude, it's just
Destiny's ruined us, man.
No, it's not that. It's that. No, I don't think so. I just, honestly, what it was the story was pretty much shit.
I heard the voiceover lines and acting was terrible.
Yeah, it's just, they were like, you need to find the thing. The thing is important. Oof. It's gonna save the world. It's gonna rid the world of them.
All right, keep your pants on, Charlie.
And I'm like, all right, I guess I can go get the thing. And,
I hate games like that.
like, this is so just, like, can we get a game that has, like, actually, like, good writing?
How about a game that's written for not kids, for like adults? It feels like a lot of these games I play, it's like, dude, I'm not 10. You know, can you put a little more into the story? A little more surprise or?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's not just do MacGuffins all the way through. Man, let's do something like actual, like that has balls.
That's too bad. I was thinking about trying that beta.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, you can definitely, I would definitely say go for it. I mean, it has some cool moments. Mm-hmm. Apparently thick bunny girl is a trending thing for this game.
Looks so cool. In that little space helmet. She looks badass, man. I looked at it, I was like, that's a pretty cool character, man.
Yeah. I mean, believe it or not, you know what though?
What?
4 seconds into seeing her and like listening to her, I'm just like, oh my God, it's Priceless Cloud in video game form.
Maybe she did the voice lines for him.
I don't know, but I'm just like, oh my God. It was like, this is my hell right here, you know?
Did she teabag you?
But
kid.
Maybe I didn't die. So, I mean, I'm sure that she might, but yeah, that was exactly my thought I was like, this is Priceless Cloud in video game form.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I mean, I would definitely say people try it out. I mean, it definitely has some Destiny formula to it. I don't know if I'm going to be back or not. It's free to play.
Yeah.
Ultimately. So, I mean, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I might try it later depending on how, you know, the servers are for Destiny, if they're still on fire and stuff. But, for the most part, I think the next thing I'm going to try out is actually Cyberpunk. I'm going to go back to it.
Heard so many good things about that expansion.
Well, it's not even the expansion, man. It's like a brand new game now.
I'm thinking about coming back.
From launch to where it is now. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the best $4.99 I've spent on a video game, and I don't know why.
I paid full price back from Steam. I still have it in my Steam library. I just haven't jumped into it. I mean,
sucker. I bought the collector's edition for $4.99.
All right, now, come on. I jumped into it and I got stuck in a door of the car or something I killed, blocked the door and I couldn't finish the mission. I'm like, this is bull. I mean, it wasn't just that. It was other things that were bothering me too. It was just bugs in the game. And I can tolerate some bugs, you know, cause it's a big game, you know, but there were some I was just like, this is unplayable. I can't even finish this mission. So am I just supposed to abandon the mission? So I abandoned the mission and then left.
Yeah, I definitely get it. I mean, you know, Cyberpunk was a buggy mess when it first came out.
But it's much better now.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, they've definitely taken a lot of effort into making it awesome and everything else.
I may be back. You know what, man? I've kind of gotten the RPG bug. I kind of have. But go ahead. Yeah. What else have you been doing this week, man?
So, The Last Descendant, has been a thing. It's funny. It's one of those things where it's like burnt pizza when you eat it and you keep like messing with the roof of your mouth because it feels weird. That's kind of like what I've been doing with The Last Descendant.
Okay.
Where it's like, this feels weird, but I don't know if I like it or not, but I keep coming back to it. I guess I'm still trying to find out if I actually like it or not.
I see.
But yeah, so we'll have to see. Aside from that, I've already got Cyberpunk on deck, and I mean, just waiting for Destiny to.
I mean, come on, man! It's Idris Elba
to stop getting DDoSed, basically.
Idris Elba, man, he's just a man. I mean, he's a damn stud, dude.
Well, yeah, you know, I'd have his baby.
I guess. I don't know. It's just, wow. Yeah. He's like a current James Bond for me. I think he'd be a really good James Bond.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's like Jesus. I was like,
no, come on. That's a stretch now. Come on. But he's a good actor. He's a good actor. And I like his swagger, man. I don't know what he's putting off, but he's putting off something I like, but in a heterosexual way. Thank you very much.
But no, what I was going to say though is, I mean, Like, he's a DJ. Did you know this?
Oh yeah. I listened to some of his mixes and music too. Yeah.
Like,
Guy's
what
multi-talented,
the hell?
man. I know. Yep. He's crazy.
Like, that's what I want. I want to have that much money where I can just do whatever the hell I feel like doing.
Please. Oh, I got a story about money. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah. So, anything else? Anything else you've been doing this week?
I'm sure, but I don't know.
Well,
I've talked enough.
If it comes up, mention it. Where do I start? Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. This weekend, I had a little experience. We went on an adventure this weekend. I didn't let but just a few of my friends know where I was. But, my wife for Teacher of the Year, she got an award. And one of the awards was a one-night stay at the Four Seasons out of Disney. And I was like, okay,
nice.
Four Seasons Hotel, man, that's high dollar, man. It's a 4-star, resort. I mean, it's crazy. Well, my wife works so hard, and she is, last night she was up till midnight, working on clubs, after school clubs. I mean, the woman's a true believer when it comes to helping the kids out there. And that's after a 12-hour day, excuse me. So the woman just never stops. And she got awarded for Teacher of the Year. And I was like, you know what? I want her to have fun. I want her to enjoy the hotel stay and stuff. So we set it up, and it was this Saturday. It was last Saturday, I guess I should say. Okay. I was a little hesitant to go, I'll be honest, because I'm weird about high dollar, ritzy stuff like that. My dad was a builder. My mom was a legal secretary in a house. What's the word?
Homemaker.
A homemaker. I mean, she raised us, my brother and my sister. All I really know is working with my hands. I'm a blue collar kind of guy, So here I am thrown into the ultra elite environment, and I'm not comfortable in that area. And because I'm always worried about what stuff costs, because I work hard, and anyway, that aside, we decided to pulled up to the hotel. Holy crap, man. It's all brand new. You drive into this place, and it's like the high-end neighborhoods that you expect. Cobblestone roads, and there's these little nice little villas all along the way up into the entrance of the hotel. We pull up to the hotel in my wife's little Honda Civic. And, we get out and we just brought an overnight bag. We wanted to make it real simple, mainly because I didn't want to tip somebody for bringing my bags up to I'm weird about that. But that aside, we went up to the front desk. Beautiful. I have to say, beautiful hotel, man. Beautiful resort. I mean, it just looks pristine. Everything is brand spanking new. We get there. The guy's very personable. He's very nice, and was asking us, so you got a free night here. My wife pulls out this like coupon card. I'm like, honey, please don't give that to him. And she gives it to him anyway. And he's like, well, I don't think I really needed this. I was taking your word for it that you had it. And then I was like, fuck my life. And, anyway, he was like, you have $175 credit for anything you want to do in the hotel. We're like, awesome. Good deal. So we're going to have fun. So we go up to the room, and it's a nice room. It's, it's not huge, but it's what they call, parkside room. And, it has a nice little balcony. We were 8 stories high. We were 8 stories up, so we could see a good view of everything. Really nice views. You could see Epcot to the left, and you can see the Magic Kingdom on the right. And the reason we did that is our plan was we were going to sit on the balcony and watch the fireworks, because every night at 9:00, Epcot and the Magic Kingdom have fireworks, and it's usually a really big show. So that was our plan, but we didn't really know what we were going to do. We checked in at 3. It's kind of like late afternoon, you really don't know what we planned on doing is we were going to go to one of the really nice restaurants they had in there. And of course, everything's high dollar. It's crazy price, totally marked up. But we decided instead that we were going to do room service. We've never done room service. So we decided to do room service. And the one thing I've realized about these high-end resorts is, man,
don't do room service.
No, the room service was fantastic, but there's surcharges for everything, dude.
Yeah.
We looked up, they have a tablet, by the way, that's charging on you pull the tablet out and you have your full menu and whatever you want to do in the resort, you can just order it right there. So we order room service. It's a 20% administration fee, a $30 just flat off because you're using our little pad here, $30 fee. So right away, we're at 20% tip, or not even a tip, 20% fee of the bill. And, we had a $175 credit. So we're like, let's go. Let's order. So we ordered, I ordered a strip steak, some nice honey seared carrots and, some garlic mashed potatoes. Fantastic. You know, I expect nothing less. If it's a high-end resort, it should have good food. My wife got all kinds of cool salads and stuff. I got chocolate cake with raspberry filling. It was really good. We even got a couple cookies. I mean, we got the bill right at like $176 with the fees and everything. And, well, the gentleman comes in, he sets it all up for us. Just the most personable guy. The service was fantastic. But then my wife looks at the bill and she goes, tip. She's like, how much do I tip this guy? I'm like, didn't you just pay 20% already on top? She goes, yeah, but it says I have a tip here for the server. I'm like, fuck. I turned around to go get something. I came back and she gave him a $10 tip. I'm like, mother.
Oh shit. Like that's like nothing.
To them, that's an insult. So the guy, I don't think he looked at it. He walked out. I mean, I think when he was walking down back to his kitchen or wherever, he's probably like, what the hell? I thought I did good for these people. I was embarrassed, but my wife didn't know. We didn't know, man. We're not used to these surcharges and crap. We thought the tip was added in already. We thought he was already going to get 20% of the bill. Long story short, we pigged out on a little white tabletop, really nice place. And I watched the Tennessee-Florida game on this huge 75-inch big screen, 4K in our room. So I just sat in the bed and just laid down and chilled out and watched the Florida, Tennessee game. Sorry, volunteer fans, not this year. And my wife, of course, does what she likes to do. She sat out on the cool balcony out in the back and read, because that's what she likes to do. So we're doing that all day. We're hanging out. And then it started getting dark finally. And after that, we decided to go down and take a walk around the place, because this place has a freaking walking area. It goes around the whole hotel. And I've got some pics I'll share in the Discord when the show comes out. But, just an all around really cool experience, cool night, and didn't spend a dime. In fact, nice. we picked up they guarantee 5 minutes your car will be at the valet. The valet was complimentary too. And I think that valet was probably at least $100 for the week, for the day we were there. We looked up our room, dude. You know how much that room cost a night? $1,900.
Look.
$2,000. So my wife got a $2,000 prize plus $175 credit on the hotel on top of that. So I thought that was really cool. I thought that was a cool way of giving her a reward for being Teacher of the Year. She works her ass off, and I wanted her to have a good time. And it was a real relaxing, kind of a lazy weekend kind of thing. We could have, I tried to get her to go use it on the spa and stuff. He said there was this great bed that just makes your back feel great and stuff. And my wife's like, I don't want people touching me. I'm like, okay, let's order room service then. We'll just pig out and chill out in the room. But the one thing I noticed, Hazel, the hotel's pristine, but there's nobody around. There's nothing going on at this hotel. There's this huge hotel. I'm looking at the staff. Of course, I'm business minded. I'm looking at all the salaries sitting around behind the counters here. And I'm thinking, how is this place making any money? Because we were there the whole day looking out over the balcony, and other than a handful of families, there was nobody in this hotel, man. This hotel was not even half occupied. So I figured, well, everybody's at the parks, right? Everybody's at the parks. So as it got toward nighttime and everybody's back from the parks, still not a lot going on in this hotel. So I don't know how Disney is keeping this place alive, but we looked at these little villas that we drove in on, $5 million each. They're like, I don't know, like 2,000-3,000 square foot little villas. And of course they have a real nice golf area. I've thought about playing golf, but dude, I was intimidated as hell. It's just not my thing, man. I'm blue collar through and through, and I do these executive situations, these white collar stuff, and I'm just out of place. I just don't feel comfortable. But that was my weekend. So we did that. We had a good time though. We just chilled and kind of kept to ourselves.
Nice. Real quick, real quick. So you were talking about like going to like some high end place and things like this. Mm-hmm. My in-laws went on a trip like this past maybe like a month ago, and because they are like penny pinchers and everything else, and, like they split like every meal
that's my mom
they ever get.
That's my mom and dad.
Yeah, they split all their meals and things like this. It's like they're afraid they're going to go broke.
They're probably in retirement.
Well, yeah, they are.
Yeah, so they have a limited budget.
But yeah, but it's not that limited.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, so I mean, they split everything. They go to like what's the Sam's Club or something like that, or Costco, and they buy like the like 4,000 Jimmy Dean sandwiches, so that way they can like they spend $20 and they can eat for a year.
I so know your in-laws. Are they from the Midwest?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I mean that's them.
Yeah,
and
I got you.
They found this like trip to, where was it? It was the Biltmore, around the Biltmore.
Oh, nice. I love the Biltmore. Beautiful place.
So they went out there, they stayed at this like hotel out there and everything else. And they were just like, oh, this is fantastic and everything else. And they were like, oh, it's reasonable and everything else. Well, they were like, you know what? We're going to do room service.
Oh, okay.
They ordered 2 hamburgers.
Oh no.
Dear God, they're not going to split this. So they ordered 2 hamburgers, 2 drinks, 2 drinks.
Okay.
And fries.
Okay. And fries. Okay.
And after all of like the tip and things like this, take a wild guess how much that came to.
Oh God.
A hamburger, fries, and a drink. Come on.
Hamburger, fries, and a drink times 2, right?
Yeah.
Probably $100.
Yeah, it was like $78.
It better be one hell of a hamburger, man.
They were like, I mean, they were livid.
Frickin', what's his name? Gordon,
Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay better cook that hamburger for me for that money.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, they were livid. They were like, I can't believe it was that much and everything else.
Welcome to the high life.
Like here I am. I'm like biting my tongue. Like, do I say it? Do I not say it?
No, don't.
Do I say it?
That's the in-laws.
Do I not say it? And then I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to say it.
Oh no.
I was like, well, you know what they say? I was like, there's no such thing as a free ride.
Oh shit. Well, there goes your Christmas present.
I don't want to get that.
I'm telling you, man, I just, I call it high dollar or the executive lifestyle. It's so wasteful, man. It's so wasteful.
Hey, I want to find out what it's like to spend $70 on a hamburger or 2 hamburgers or $80 and not bat an eyelash and be like,
it's a mindset, dude. It literally, I mean, I've made some money in my days and it's literally it's a mindset, man. And it all scales. So when you made $3 or $4 an hour as a kid, a $5 to $6 hamburger was that's dinner, and no fries. And you get a drink when you get home. But when you're 50 years old and you're making a little bit more money, $50 at a restaurant and you don't even blink your eye out anymore for 2 people.
Just for the record though, it don't scale that much. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I mean, I still go every time I go to a restaurant. And my wife and I eat out a lot. I mean, our kids don't live with us anymore. We have a little more disposable income now. And whenever we go out to a restaurant, I'm like, that was $58. I'm thinking, what could we get at the grocery store for $58? I always think of stuff in terms of grocery because we'll spend $85 a week at the grocery store just getting the necessities and stuff. $58, that's like 3/4 of that for one meal. I don't know. it's just my mindset, man. My dad always drilled into me what stuff cost. He never wanted us to take it for granted what stuff cost and how hard we had to work for what we got, and to be appreciative.
Yeah, well, I mean, not to be, political or anything, but I mean, we are still in a recession. So shit costs way fucking more than,
oh yeah,
than it does normally.
I mean,
so
corporate profits are at a record high. I mean, there's a reason why the auto workers are on strike right now. Some of the, record corporate profits and yet nothing changes for the worker. Seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What are you talking about? What's the issue? No.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
I mean, they want regular
issues.
pensions back. I don't think that they'll ever come back. The old days of having a pension and being covered for life, those days are gone. It's all about 403Bs now. It's all about you have to maintain your pension. And if you lose it, if the stock market goes to shit, there's your retirement.
Sucks to be you.
It does.
Yeah.
That's reality, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah.
you know, and then you think about it's different, but still similar, but the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild on strike, and those two.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're not even fucking remotely coming close to shit on this. So I'm like, who knows where the hell we're going to be? You know, we could have just reality TV coming up.
Oh, God help us.
Things like this.
Believe me, I just miss the late night shows. I love the late night shows. I used to watch those before I go to work every morning. I'd move it around too. I'd watch Colbert one morning, I'd watch Jimmy on another, the other Jimmy on another day. And I like watching their stuff because their personalities.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like what we do, you know, we have our personalities for a show. They have a personality for the whole nation. So I don't know, but now that being said, I did get a new refrigerator today.
Yeah, I saw pictures.
Yeah, it's the bespoke, Samsung. And if you listen to the end of a couple shows ago, we swore we were never going to buy a Samsung refrigerator again. And sure as shit, after we looked everywhere and everything on the floor, we ended up buying a damn Samsung refrigerator because they just look good. They got cool features. They just are elegant looking. I can't explain it. So we got the bespoke one. It's like glass panels. It matches our cabinets and stuff. And yeah, I put a picture in the Discord, but we got it on sale. We got a Labor Day price. Plus my wife got 10% off because she's a Lowe's card holder and special financing too. So we're like, what the hell? We just went ahead and pulled the trigger. We were tired of defrosting our refrigerator every 3 or 4 months. And it's funny. The guys got here. It was two young kids, like in their 20s, and an older gentleman. He's probably in his 40s. And, you could tell he's the crew boss, and he comes in here and he says, what are you going to do with this fridge? I'm like, what are you going to do with this fridge? I paid for you guys to take it away. He goes, oh, I said, well, I've already measured all the openings. The hardest door opening is going to be this one right here, and it's 30 inches wide. Well, guess what the doors, with the doors off the refrigerator, the actual box of the refrigerator is 29 inches. They have a half an inch on each side to get through this opening. This dude, I watched the whole process, and I was even talking to the guys in Discord while it was happening. I said, please, please, please give me a crew that gives a crap, you know, that wants to please the customer and take care of the customer. Well, I lucked out, man. I lucked out because this guy, he looked at it. He looked at the situation. You could see the panic in his face, and he said, okay, we're going to take these doors off. And, that's just that. And I love the guy's attitude. He had a can-do attitude, you know, and this was the middle of the day. He had already done, you know, deliveries all morning. And then I was like right in the middle of the day, and he goes, man, they always send me one of these. I said, nothing against you, sir, but this is going to be a pain in the butt. They were here for a full hour. They had to take the refrigerator apart to take our old one out, and they had to take the other refrigerator apart to get that one in our door. And, long story short, they did a fantastic job. Of course, when they tried to carry the old fridge out, water came pouring out because guess what? It didn't defrost, and it just sits in the bottom of the refrigerator. That's the reason why we're getting rid of the refrigerator. I said, dude, the refrigerator works great. And as long as you want to defrost it manually every 3 months. And he goes, yeah, I'm good. I got a fridge. But the guy was knowledgeable. You can tell he'd been doing it for a long time. I even bought their lunch for him. I gave him $20. I said, here guys, I know it took a lot of extra work today. I said, here's a Gatorade and here's $20. You know, lunch is on me today. So that was
cheap
my
ass lunch.
Well, I gave each of them $20.
Coming from the guy who
I gave
a $10 tip to the
I didn't do it. My wife did. Get off me. I would have given at least 20 and probably 30. But anyway, yeah, I gave them each $20. I said, hey, lunch is on me today, guys. I know you guys went above and beyond here. And I only paid $50 for them to take it away. So, you know, they earned that $50. So, like I said, man, it comes down to I'm a blue collar guy. I realize these guys are out there humping it in the heat, by the way. It's not exactly cool and temperate down here in Florida. It's a freaking steamy as hell. And, it was a good experience. So good on you, Lowe's. You did good this time. Last time we had a Lowe's delivery, the oven was cracked, and the guy even pointed it out before he even got it out of the truck. Says, I'm going to have to send this one back. It's all damaged in the back. It looks like the forklift got it too hard. And I'm like, oh, you're right. So they've always been up front. The delivery crews have always been really good. So good on you, Lowe's. Shout out to Rodimus. I guess he's a manager at one of those. So that's been my week. As far as Destiny, I think I'll wait until we talk in the TWID as far as my destinying that I did this week. What do you think?
Yeah. One quick thing I did want to throw out there was I did forget that I did do a Deepstone.
Oh, Deepstone Crypt?
On Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
It was Cloud, myself, Coderson, Scarlet.
Oh.
There's always one person.
So Cloud, Scarlet, Coderson, and you. That's 4. You have 2 more left. I'll be the donut lady. You have 2 more left. It's all right if you don't remember, man. That's fine. I'm sure they appreciate you.
Well, they'd appreciate you more if I remember who the hell they were. I'll tell you that.
Saturday? Okay.
Yeah. I'm pulling it up here.
Was Hammer with you?
He was, but not at the same time, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Because he and Monkey, they were in there and they were farming dungeons. Yeah. AKA Monkey was doing all the work and Hammer was just along for the ride. Yeah. Hammer, I love you. But I was there and I was listening, and you sounded lost as Gatr in a raid.
What?
So
I still don't know how to do your route. I still don't know how to do that encounter. Hopefully I'll learn it eventually.
Yeah, here's open. Oh, it was Grim and Fi the Saint.
Where the hell's Grim been, man? I haven't seen him in forever.
No. This is Reaper Grim.
Oh, Reaper Grim. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Cool deal.
Yep.
It's like newer people.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep. I'm trying to think. I don't remember if we beat it or not. I think we did beat it, but yeah, it was an event.
Okay.
It was an event, but yeah, it was good stuff.
Oh, I did want to mention, on the entertainment front, I know we don't talk entertainment much anymore, but man, Apple TV has been killing it lately. I binge watched two of their series this week. The first one was Silo. I know people told me it was pretty good. I did binge watch it. I think I watched a couple episodes every night before I went to bed, and I just finished that episode last night. Oh my God, that ending is crazy. I don't know if you've seen that yet on Apple TV, but it's really good.
No, we're doing the streaming shuffle over here. I got you. Apple TV's out. I get
it. I get it. Especially when they release them once a week now. You're like, I'm just going to wait until you guys have them all out. Then I can have the option of watching the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they've been, Apple doesn't put a ton of stuff out. They don't have the volume that Netflix does. But man, when they put stuff out, it is really good. The morning show, the latest latest season's out of that. It looks pretty good. But they're doing one episode a week. So my wife and I are in a big hurry to watch it. We'll just wait for them to stack up, and then we'll watch a couple a night, and it'll be done by then. But, the other one I watched was Hijack with the man we just spoke of, Idris Elba. Man, that was I don't know how they stretched out what should have been a 2-hour movie into 7 episodes, 40 minutes each, but they did it. And it was well done. It was well done. I was at the edge of my seat almost the entire time, that I was watching it. So just finished that today right after the refrigerator was being delivered, and, watched that while eating lunch. And that was predictable. It was predictable. Silo reminded me of Fallout 4, man. It was really some weird stuff. But, I kept thinking back to Fallout 4 when I played that game. That's kind of what Silo feels like, at least to me, with artifacts and stuff. But, Hijack 2, if you have Apple TV Plus, definitely check that out. I thought that was a great series. It's 7 episodes, I think, but they're 40 full minutes each. So.
Nice.
I want to throw that out there.
You got me thinking. I was like, what the hell have I watched lately? I'm trying to think what it was.
Yeah, we don't do entertainment parts of our episode much anymore.
Yeah, no. I watched One Piece, the live action, and I'll tell you this, that surprised the shit out of me.
One Piece.
I was floored. I was like, this shit's actually good. I tried watching the anime, and there's only like 1,000 episodes of it.
Holy crap!
Yeah, to say the least. So yeah, I was just like, I'll get around to it eventually. But then they did a live action on Netflix, and it's super good.
Really?
I was completely blown away.
Okay.
So,
do I need to know about One Piece to watch it, or can I grasp it pretty quick?
No, you'll get it pretty quick.
Okay, good. I'll watch
basically, a guy wants to be a pirate, and that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that's basically been about it.
Cool deal, man. Well,
I started Gamera too because Ronan mentioned it, and I never knew Gamera was a turtle.
Are these animes?
Gamera is,
okay,
but One Piece is not.
Yeah, that's live action. You said, right?
Yeah. Gamera is a new thing on Netflix.
Oh,
but
I never knew Netflix had so much anime in it. I like it. I thought that was like what's that one? It's called Crackle. I know has a ton of animation.
Uncle
anime.
Cracker.
Yeah, Uncle Cracker. Yeah, that one. Didn't they play a song a long time ago?
Yeah,
something
he
like
did. But yeah, no, Netflix actually, they produce their own now too.
I like it.
So it's good stuff. Oh, I know what it was going to be. Justified, City Primeval. For the Justified fans out there. I watched all of that, and nothing against it, but it made me miss old Justified with good old Raylan Gibbons, where he didn't give a shit about shooting people.
Me and you have such different taste in these shows.
What are you talking about? You've never watched Justified?
No.
Oh, dude, you need to check it out, man. Oh,
well, you did recommend RRR.
Timothy.
That was very good.
Oh, yeah.
RRR was really good to watch. That's fun to watch.
Oh, dude. Justified. Man, Justified is fantastic. Timothy Oliphant.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Oliphant. Timothy Oliphant. He plays a U.S. Marshal.
Oh, okay.
And he gets basically like in trouble in Miami, Florida, and gets sent back to his home in Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
And it's basically like, that's where he grew up and stuff like this. So he's like, he sees like his old friends and things like this. And it's just beyond belief. It's like really, really good.
You said that was Netflix?
That's on Hulu.
Okay. So I want to make sure we
Justified.
in case people want to watch it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't
Check
done
it out,
entertainment
man.
in a while, man. I figured I'd mention something tonight, since I've been watching a lot more shows. So yeah,
I've been watching football. So yeah,
football's been great. Oh yeah. Thank God football's back. It's my Sunday ritual. I edit. What I'll do is I'll watch football, commercial break, edit. Football's back. It has my full attention. And then I edit between the commercial breaks. And eventually I have to pause it and finish editing, but yeah.
Fucking Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's out, isn't he? He's still in IR?
What?
Christian McCaffrey? Who is it? Christian McCaffrey? I thought he was on IR. I thought he was on IR.
Cooper Kupp?
Oh, is it Cooper I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm playing Christian McCaffrey.
Someone offered me
week.
McCaffrey in a trade, and I was like, no, the guy's injured, man. You must be thinking
You just made all the football fans just sigh
I could have
right there.
sworn he had an injury report. I'm not going to look it up right now, but I guess it is Cooper Kupp. I had first pick last season on my IRL league, and I picked Cooper Kupp, and he got injured like week 2, and he was like pretty much done the rest of the year. So that was my season.
Yeah.
So I didn't make that mistake again this year. I got, no, you know what I did pick in my IRL league? That famous tight end everyone knows about, Kansas City Chiefs.
With the first pick, you took Travis Kelce?
I did. Because I saw him play like a madman last year.
All you did is you just told everyone that you really don't follow football.
No, dude. Christian McCaffrey, we're in a points per reception league, and tight ends get a ton of points, even more than wide receivers and running backs if you get the right one. He's going to get me 20 points this week, hopefully. We'll see.
Hey, you know what's funny, though?
But he got injured.
How many people know.
He got injured. That's why that was my point. He got injured first week. Like,
yeah, he was injured the first week.
I'm snake bit.
Too much Taylor Swift, I think.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a pop culture reference for those of you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, a little known fact, our league is actually a PPR league too.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Some people didn't know that, and I drafted for PPR versus other people who did not, and I started laughing. I was like, this is going to be great. I drafted
pretty good. I did some research this year. I actually did my homework, and I think I did pretty good this year. I played Mr. RNG Gator this week. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I'm playing the Mamba this week. So.
Oh, the Black Mamba. Nice.
Yep. Exactly.
Nice. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm 2-0.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Gatr.
I'm not going to. No, you're not baiting me into that conversation. I'm good.
Yeah.
I still gave you that damn win. All right.
Motherfucker, you didn't give me shit.
Prescott sits, really? Because the shutout game? Come on, man.
It's like really? I said, man. It's really? Like I said, the Dallas defense was my MVP that week.
Dallas still looks good, man. Their defense looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I was blown away. I'm like, damn.
I lost because of the Dallas defense. I was ahead by 30 something points on my IRL league. I thought I had a double win this week. And sure as shit, the Dallas defense on the buddy I was playing against won the week for him. They got like 20 points from his defense. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you.
That's silly.
What were you gonna say?
That's silly though.
Yeah.
It's fuck if I know, dude.
All right. Sorry, man.
No.
Start talking football. I get all wrapped up.
Yeah.
Thank God football season's here. I love football season. All right. Let's talk some Destiny. This is a Destiny podcast, right? I think some podcasts out there forget it is. Anyway.
Like us.
Like us. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant to say. All right, Hazel, let's, without further ado, let's get into, this week in Destiny.
This is Totten Mullet. You're listening to Guardian Downcast.
All right, Hazel. 5th week of this week in Destiny. What's going on with Bungie this week, man?
All right. So, with this week at Bungie, or this week in Destiny, Bungie unveiled the For Veterans by Veterans. So, one of our, Bungie partnered with one of our very own, Native Raider, to show us a, partnership that they have with, the Bungie Foundation and Team Rubicon. So that was a pretty cool thing there that they partnered with him and let him show like the video on his channel and things like that. So
that's pretty cool. Yeah. Was it all the military?
Well, Team Rubicon, they hire like veterans and things like this to have them basically like work with them and do like I think they were clearing for fires and things along those lines.
Right. Okay. So cool. Very cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, a cool thing that they're doing for, like that Team Rubicon does. And I'm glad that Bungie actually partnered with them and things along those lines. So
nice.
But, Bungie did, go ahead and, released an emote. It is, I was trying to get the name of it, the Jump Master emote. And it's a pretty cool one. It's, a Guardian and they're like, crouching down and they're like, just like talking in and it just gives that like military vibe to it. And, you see like ghosts parachuting in.
Oh,
so cool. Yeah.
Very nice.
Good stuff. And if you can buy that actually in the store and I think it's $10 and it all goes to Team Rubicon.
Good deal.
So there is that. Oh, there's also an emote. I'm sorry, not an emote, a pin that you can buy, as well as the pin comes with a pretty awesome emblem. Yeah.
Very cool. Ah, it looks good, man. I like it. I like the sky blue. It's neat.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Next is deterministic recoil. What is that, you ask?
Oh, what is deterministic recoil, Hazel?
That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
So, coincidentally, Bungie is actually doing something funky with recoil going forward here with a auto rifles, pulse rifles, scouts, submachine guns, sidearms, hand cannons, trace rifles, and machine guns.
So pretty much all the weapons.
Except for snipers, GLs, and fusions and shotguns.
Right. Okay.
So what they're doing is basically they're giving each of those weapons a sort of like a general recoil pattern. And then what they're doing is they are sort of adding randomization to it so that it's going to be sort of in the similar vein as like the recoil pattern. But there's going to be some slight randomness to it.
Like random pellets on shotguns?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Used to be anyway.
Yeah, so the longer you hold down the button for firing, it's going to be like a similar shape, but it's going to have some, not really spread, but you're going to find some things are going to be sort of a little more random.
Curious.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You're going to have a lot of people sort of, be upset by this.
Yeah, the weapon guys that talk about the weapon recoil patterns and stuff. What do they tell? How do you explain the recoil pattern when it's random?
But it's not random. It's going to have a general shape.
Okay, so random the longer you hold down the trigger. Okay, I see that. Okay.
Yeah. So like there's for a really good example of this is that there's a video of the Abyss Defiant auto rifle.
Okay.
And you can see that it has like a general, like the same shape of a pattern, but it's going to be a little random with how it, occasionally like some bullets are going to be generally in the same thing. Just.
Okay. You're just not going to see them all in the same spot. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, kind of cool.
It's definitely different.
So. Yeah. So basically they just want to say here that they settled on 3 prioritizations: a predictable recoil pattern, but standard randomization in accuracy and error angle. While the pattern is predictable, each bullet will land in a slightly different position each time. So.
Okay.
There we are. And then number 2 here, a low chance to branch to a different pattern in the first half of the magazine. So that's even some more randomness to it. So, and any attempt to use automation to compensate for a specific pattern will randomly fail. So one last thing here is a server-side flag to disable the feature so that if they encounter issues, they can revert to standard behavior immediately while they try to find a fix. And then here we go. Curiosity may kill the cat, but what about the Guardian? This is just a quick note here that they're saying, hey, explore the Spire a little more because shit may be different.
Yeah, that's how you get those chests, right? You got to do something.
I'm guessing that's what they're talking about.
Yeah,
but
chests.
Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe they're doing some funkiness this week. I don't know.
Okay.
And God love Hippie. What's a controversial Halloween candy in Destiny 2?
Oh, Lord. Seriously?
Candy thorn. Instead of candy corn.
I already ate all my auto mix. I got to get some more now.
I want to see the thorn get a candy corn skin.
That would be pretty cool.
Exactly.
I'd love to see how it looks.
Exactly, right? We just made like 3/4 of our listeners just throw up in their car.
The handle would be brown like my auto mix candy corn, and then the orange, and then white on the tip.
Or maybe not brown, because nobody eats the brown one.
What?
People that have taste.
What? No.
What?
No, brown's just as good. Different. It's an acquired taste.
No. If it's an acquired taste, it's not as good.
I'm not going to argue candy corn with you tonight.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Right.
You know,
it's an acquired taste.
If it's an acquired taste, it's not for everyone. I'm just going to.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Now, regular candy corn, if you don't like that, then, then there's issues.
What are you doing with your life?
Exactly. The only time Gator and I can actually agree on something, and it's this.
Still got to try that on a mix, though.
No. My in-laws got that, and they were like, I bought this by accident. That's the only way people buy that. You know that?
What? No way. I look for it.
Yeah.
It's the Thanksgiving, Halloween / Thanksgiving candy corn.
So says the guy that gives a $10 tip to.
I told you it wasn't me,
Bless
man.
Your Pale Heart is next here. So, Bungie has actually been releasing some pretty cool things here. They've been releasing some random ass, like final shape kind of videos and things like that. So, trying to see here. This was, I want to say, like late last week. It was basically like inside the pale heart, and just kind of like a quick run through about what it looks like. And then I want to say all day today they were releasing like videos about gameplay for the new Warlock, the new the new Hunter stuff, the Titan. Yeah, I saw the Titan and Warlock today. I didn't see the Hunter one, but maybe it was before.
I saw it on Twitter. I mean X. But
yeah, I just saw it on YouTube. So,
okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you this though: that Hunter Super looks just absolutely dirty.
Throwing knives.
Well, it throws one knife, and then you automatically like blink to it.
Jesus. Wow.
Yeah, it is nasty.
Hey, bring it on. Make it crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, then the Titan one. I don't know if you saw that one. Did you see that?
I saw it in the reveal about the 3 axes.
In the gameplay, he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna pop my super, so get ready to get the axes."
Yeah.
And he like told his crew this, so that way they went ahead and they were doing trials.
Oh wow!
I'm like, this is nasty.
That's how you win a round right there. Everyone's throwing axes at you.
Well, no, they don't throw them. But here's the weird thing, though: is
they chop with them. They chop with them. They can't throw them.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. Okay, so in the video they showed for this one that you had the axe and you were swinging and things like this. Now, typically, like swords and things along those lines, you swing and it depletes the ammo count.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't look like an ammo count. This looks like it is actually just a timer. So you go ham for like a good 20 seconds. And it showed them like not really melting, but just using these axes on the first Ghost of the Deep boss.
Okay.
And they took it all out. I mean, they went ham.
Wow. Okay. Can't wait to use it.
So, yeah. And then the Warlock one just, I don't know. It's just not sexy.
You're burning everything, man. Everything's on fire.
Not sexy.
Okay. You're just jaded. You know Warlock's the best.
I'm just saying, it's just not sexy. Okay. It's just...
All right.
It doesn't do anything.
Whatever you say, Tunter.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to use it.
Sure you will. Mm-hmm. Okay. So next, have lo-fi will travel to total coziness with Eris. So as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, Bungie released a lo-fi mix. So it's pretty cool. Check that out.
Yeah, I think Priceless was reminding me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just want to give her credit.
Yep. And then they also have some like behind the scenes clips here for kind of like the mocap stuff.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. There we are. Prime rewards. Get your shit. Then there was a disturbing video of yeeting a fallen baby, and you'd throw it, and then it just went poof.
What?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Hope this little clip of happiness made you smile like it did for me. Is that the one you're talking about? Eating the small one?
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't really make me smile. It made me sort of disturbed.
I'll have to watch that.
But, yeah. Okay. So, shit's broken.
There it is.
Igneous Hammer and Jav 4 returns.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's going to be returning this weekend for trials. So I may actually dive in. We'll see about that.
Jav 4,
Master... Do I?
Jav 4, my favorite map.
Ugh. Oh yeah, everybody gathers around the same point in the map. It's just useless. Master's Crota's End. Delayed. Was intended for a launch this Tuesday, but they are delaying it until let me see here. Is now available with the release of the next update, basically. So, there we go. Movies. Art. And I Should Go from Hippie.
Hey everyone, this is Kingsley Mack from the Guardian Hub podcast, and when I'm not raiding, this is one of the top podcasts I love to listen to, Guardian Downcast.
That pretty much covers everything for the week.
No, we're not done. We're not. Don't you dare skirt this issue. We're not done. I got words.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So there was something that happened this weekend.
Just a little something.
Just a little something. I'm sure that you noticed if you played the game at all this weekend. Apparently, people are calling it the craftening.
I love how you just skip right over that story.
Oh yeah. Hey, shit happens.
Right.
People come here for the news, right?
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. I mean, yeah, they do.
They do?
Of course.
Yeah. Suckers. So the crafting was a thing. Probably the biggest glitch bug in the game ever in D1 or D2 at this point. So we figured 10 years, this is probably the biggest glitch. And Bungie basically said, hey, have fun. Now, what that glitch is, for anybody who didn't know from this past weekend, is basically that you could go ahead and you could take a weapon from, anything basically, and you could put other perks on it from other weapons. So yeah, it was a thing. Apparently the Amit was a pretty good play. An Amit, just for anybody who doesn't know, was the auto rifle, and people were putting shotgun perks on there. Jeez. So they were making it a shotgun. And then people were going in and melting everything.
Running through all the, raids and all the falls and dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Esoteric. He went in and... what?
I said, he needs help.
Well, no, he did Ear Ute solo.
Jeez. I guess so.
Yeah. 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 I love it. I absolutely loved this bug. This was, to me, this was so much fun. Mm-hmm. Just because, and they have an article here and they talk about because a lot of people, I guess, were saying, well, why don't they just do X? Or why don't they just do Y and things like this? And Bungie went into basically kind of their thought process behind fixing this. So they were it's not that they didn't want to try those things, but they had to find out where the problem was first. Mm-hmm. So, and then once they found it, then they had to, work from there and work backwards even to try to find out what caused it, what they could do to prevent it going forward and things along those lines.
It started Friday before our show.
Yes.
And then it's been all week they've been working on this, right? They just now, I think, have fixed just about everything. I think there's a few hours.
I don't know. I think, yeah. I saw a Cheese Forever video today that was do this quick. And I'm motherfucker, this shit's done. Just let it die. Yeah. Let people just play the damn game.
Right.
Let's just move on with our life. It was a fun weekend, a fun couple days. Let's get back to BAU at this point.
So how much fun did you have with this?
Not too terribly much, just because I couldn't get it to work. But
what?
I did make a what was it? The Osteo mini tool.
Oh my god!
So I put incandescent and unrelenting. Yeah, incandescent and unrelenting. So basically, I could shoot and scorch things. If they died, then I would go ahead and get health. And then I took the perk. Well, I was going to say, then I took the perk from Osteo and put that on too. So as once 7 bullets hit from the mini tool, it would give them, damage over time. It's like, that effect. And then it would actually spread. And fun fact, when it spread, it would actually spread scorch as well.
Oh my God.
It was glorious.
For control, fun.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I used in the raid for Deepstone. And I was just holding it down. I'm like, I don't need any help. I'm good.
Wow. That's crazy.
So yeah, I mean, I wasn't doing nothing like too broken like Monkey was with carrying Hammer's ass. But yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, it really truly was. And I have words for at the end of this. So,
what do you think? I have something to say about it?
I would imagine that you do.
We discussed this. Yeah, I can't get my head around this. Well, it happened Friday night and I was packing up to go to the hotel on Saturday. By the way, we went and saw, the new Agatha Christie movie with, The Haunting.
With Kenneth Branagh.
It was really good. It's really good. It's good. Definitely go see that movie. It's really good. We saw that before we went to the hotel, by the way. So I was up after we had recorded that night. I was up and Adam. I was up for a couple hours and I was out the door going to Disney Springs to see the movie first. And then we went to the hotel, like I talked about, after that. So that happened after we'd already gone to the movie for the day. But, then I came back on Sunday. It was football and editing. So I really didn't have a ton of time that day. But I tell you what, Hazel, I couldn't get myself to try it. I don't know why. I don't know if it was...
I think you were just scared that Bungie was going to be like, I'm going to boot people.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't really scared. And I mean, I want to make sure I get this straight. I want to make sure it's very clear. I don't begrudge anyone for going out there and having fun. I don't. I saw some of the videos on YouTube. I saw the Amit with grenade launcher shells. I was like, what is this? This is insane. Yeah. I just couldn't get my head wrapped around it. For some reason, I even talked to my wife tonight at dinner. I was like, I don't know why I didn't do it, but for me, and maybe I'm a pinky in the air guy now, but it just, it's an unpopular opinion, but to me, I thought it cheapened the game. Because I think I would have crafted a cool gun. I would have run in a dungeon and just mowed everything down. And then I'd just be bored and just move on and then not play it anymore. I really think that's what I would have done. I didn't even bother trying. I knew for all the money you spent to craft these weapons with, enhanced perks and stuff, that, Bungie's going to revert it back to normal. So then and there, I knew it wasn't a permanent thing. I just didn't feel it just wasn't worth my time. I don't have much time as it is. And when I jumped in, I didn't want to mess with it because I knew I was worried about a rollback, but they didn't do a rollback.
But they said they weren't going to roll back.
I know. I heard that later, but I can't put my head around it, Hazel. I've been trying to figure out why I didn't do it. I don't know. I just feel like it made a joke of the game. And I feel, you know what it felt like? It felt like one of those wacky bug shooter games where you just are shooting bugs and they're squishing everywhere and your weapons are all overpowered and it's just a fun game. And there was no way in hell I was going to step in Crucible. Not when people can one shot you with a bow. No thanks. And I mean, I didn't even participate in Laser Tag Weekend when that happened long ago. I just didn't feel, it just wasn't worth the frustration to me. I know I could have gone in there and gotten some cheap kills and killed people quick with that rifle back then, but I wasn't motivated to play because everything was just so on 11. I can't explain it, man. Like I said, I'll say it again. I don't begrudge anyone for having a fun time and goofing off and having fun, but it just felt like me going into Scorched. It just didn't make sense to me. Why would I want to run around with a big Scorch cannon and shoot people? I was so bored of that game so fast. And for some reason, I just didn't get into it. I couldn't get myself to get into it. So this week I caught up on my shows and I played some Starfield, and, I'm enjoying Starfield. I think I'm getting the RPG bug a little bit. But it still always feels great to come back and play Destiny. So I'm not quitting Destiny. I'm not quit playing Destiny. I love Destiny. It's always my number one. But Starfield, I'm having fun playing Starfield. And that's what I did this entire week. I played exactly 1 hour of Destiny this week, and that was to catch up on the week 3 story. And then something else happened, right, Hazel, this week?
They got DDoSed, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even get on.
Yeah, but real quick though, following up on your comment about, why you didn't do it and things like this. Mm-hmm. So the reason why I did it and took part in it is because the materials that I was spending, mm-hmm. they're going away anyway.
Oh, the Ascendant,
so, I mean,
alloys?
No, you didn't have to do that.
Oh.
You could just, see, Gatr, I think part of it is that you didn't quite understand what it was.
Believe me, I watched plenty of Astrocross videos showing him doing it and him jumping into games and how crazy the weapons were. I saw all the videos and stuff on YouTube,
but there's a difference between, there's a difference between doing it and watching a video of it.
I know, there is.
But what I'm trying to say though is that the materials were going away anyway, legendary shards. Right. I probably spent 3,000 shards.
Wow. Okay.
But dude, what am I going to use them on?
I don't know. I'm not begrudging you.
They're going away. But no, I'm just asking that question legitimately. What am I going to use 3,000 shards on? Do I need any more raid banners? Do I need, I can't buy much more else. They have caps on everything.
Now, they're going away season 23, right? So we got 5 weeks left to use them?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what I've been doing is every week you can buy for 400 shards, you can buy an Ascendant alloy. I've been doing that on each account.
Yeah, but Gatr, how many legendary shards do you have right now?
About 5,000.
Yeah, see, I still have 10,000 left.
I get it, man. I get it. So the materials didn't matter to you because you were just having fun with with the materials, because what else are you going to do with them? I get it. I get your point.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, I know that there's some people that, Saltagrepo was saying, hey, this is a terrible thing. It besmirches the game. They need to do a rollback because people are out there doing dungeon solo with these cracked weapons and everything else. Yeah. And to people that are judging other people and things like this, you need to touch grass.
I'm not gatekeeping.
You need to put down the controller.
I know.
And you need to touch grass and realize that this is just a video game.
I get it.
If you're that invested in this, where you're going to actually look down upon people that were having fun with this, God forbid people have fun with a video game.
Like I said, I don't begrudge anyone for having fun with it. It just wasn't my thing.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
I know Dado, I think, had a video too. He said he didn't do any of it. There was some others.
Yeah, but no, he was but he was still having fun with it. He was still watching what people were doing and stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
And I don't look down on anybody who didn't do it.
No.
I'm just simply saying that there's a sentiment out there where people are looking down upon people
I saw those tweets.
For doing this.
I saw those tweets.
And seriously, if you feel that way, you need to take a step back and try to reanalyze why you play this game.
I was totally neutral on both. I didn't care who did or who didn't. I just had no feeling for it. I guess you could say this way. But I get the gatekeeping.
But it's a game.
Don't belittle other people for it, please. Keep it to yourself, dude. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I didn't say anything. The whole week I didn't say anything. There were comments in our Discord, plus and minus, and I didn't say a damn thing. I was like, you know what? People are going to be on two sides of the fence with this, and I really don't care. I really don't care either way. I just know how I feel.
Yeah, I know that some people were asking about it, like in terms of, is it going against our terms of like our rules of our Discord and things like this. Right. And originally, yes, it would have, but when Bungie came around and
Destiny condoned it,
like, have fun.
Yeah,
I'm like, you know what, then
Destiny
then it's allowed.
Yeah,
if Bungie says it's all good, then have fun.
Yep.
Then let's take full advantage of this.
I just, the DDoS on top of it, I was just like, you know what? I'm just not going to touch Destiny this week. I think I played 1 hour, like I said, to play the story, and that was a couple nights ago. But I didn't have it was maybe last night. I didn't have any problems with servers, at least the amount of time I was in there, but I didn't go do my altars for this week. So that's where I'm at right now. So hopefully the servers will get better by this weekend. I got a raid tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully the servers are going to be up for it. Get to play with Mr. Monkey and friends. So
yeah, here's hoping, man, because I've been trying to knock out my 5, like I mentioned before, I've been trying to knock out my 5, altars.
Yeah.
And I can't even get those shits done.
It's kicking out. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
So I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, well, shit happens. But luckily, I actually just finished my last one right here.
Nice. You got through them? Nice.
Yeah.
I don't.
Now I'm wandering around the Mbaru engine.
Nice.
Like, what the shit is this?
All right. Well, cool deal. Is that it?
But the DDoS thing. So Bungie's been getting DDoSed. That's
apparently they get DDoS all the time.
News right
they
there.
Just don't admit it, right? They don't give people credit for it.
I guess.
And I think they said this week they mentioned it because they were trying to take care of one problem, and then they had this other problem mounting on too, where people couldn't even get online to play. So it's kind of a double whammy for Bungie. But it's been a rough week for Bungie. Let's just leave it at that. Bungie's had a tough week.
Yeah, Bungie and the no good, very bad week. That's kind of where we are here.
Yep.
So,
all right. Well, anything else? I think we got everything covered, right, for this week's news and community events going on here.
Yeah.
I have to watch that video again on the recoil pattern. I gotta see what they're talking about on that. Well, thanks, Hazel. Appreciate it as always. And how about we answer some community questions, man? I think we got a bunch of those still in our Discord, and I've got some speak pipes tonight as well. So, yeah, let's do that right after this small break. Hey, Guardians, would you like to send a question for the show to us? There's 4 ways to do it.
Join our Discord server. There's a link in our show notes. We have all kinds of Guardians here, from new lights to the dedicated hardcore gamers, and you can just lurk and hang out or jump right in and talk with us. It's up to you. There's also a channel labeled Podcast Questions where you can type in your question for the show.
You can email us at guardiandowncast@gmail.com, or we also occasionally tweet about our upcoming show and guest, and you can respond there with your question at Guardian_D_cast is our Twitter handle.
Finally, you can send us a voicemail with your questions at speakpipe.com/GuardianDowncast, and we'll play it live on the show.
Thank you for all you do for our show. And Toddles.
And later, Guardian.
Hey, man. It's in the contract. That's my line.
We'll see about that. Laz?
Oh, no, not Laz again. Our podcast returning, really? You're going there?
Damn right, man. I pay him just as much as you do. That does sound weird, though. We're both paying him.
Yeah, what the hell? He's double dipping, man. All right, boys and girls, it's that time of our week and our show where we answer your questions for the show. So Hazel and I always appreciate any time people spend their day to write a question to us. So thank you for
Definitely.
that. Let's start with a speak pipe, Hazel. I got one here from some panda dude. Here we go.
What's happening, guys? It's your resident Destiny 2 raccoon with a hat. Glad to be back. I missed everybody, and I have a question. With us getting a new dungeon next season, supposedly, what encounter from any dungeon already existing would you change to make better, and how would you change it? That's it. Love you guys. Love the show. Later.
Thanks, Mr. Trash Panda. What do you think, Hazel? What would you change? What a mechanic, or encounter would you change?
Just an encounter, yeah.
Yeah, just a general encounter.
Mm-hmm. I know my initial thought.
What do you think?
But my initial thought is I would just take any, one of the later raids or dungeons, be it
Ghost of the Deep
or Spire of the Watcher, and I would just, half the boss health.
Yeah, it gets really tanky, especially when you're trying to solo it, right?
Yeah,
it's a lot of repetitive mechanics.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe have it scale to 1 versus 3, right?
Yeah, I mean, that would be the ideal situation, but I don't know. I'm sure some people will just say I'm being a bitch, but
that's good.
Oh no.
I love you.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. It's doing something solo. It should be hard to do. If you half the health on a boss, then it's, is it the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
But just some of those encounters are just so unforgiving. And, when you're 13 phasing a boss, and then you die with,
been there
because of some random shite.
Mm-hmm.
It's
off the ledge or something.
Why bother?
Something stupid. You're like, no, come on, man. You booted me off the ledge, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was doing Spire of the Watcher solo. So yes, I had the boss down to half health, and it was like a 4-phase. And then all of a sudden the boss just changed what it was doing, and it just flew right through where I was and just knocked me off the map.
Oh man.
And I just was like, okay, I'm just putting my controller down and I'm walking away. That's my cue.
Yep. Destiny can do that to you sometimes, man. I mean, you want it to be challenging, right? But then you start getting into artificial difficulty. That's what I call it anyway. It's where it's just sponge. It's just bosses that are just sponges. And it's not about doing the mechanic. It's all about just wailing and wailing and wailing. I don't know. Okay.
No, I mean, exactly. I mean, it just becomes an test of endurance at that point.
And I know they want you to stay sharp and, repeat the mechanics more than once. And I get that part. But yeah, I agree, man. I think it should scale though. If you have 3 people and they're wailing on them, then obviously, scale it up 50%. But when you're soloing it, I don't know. I mean, here I am bitching that it was too easy with all these crafted weapons, and now I'm complaining that they should give us something, right? I know what side of the fence am I sitting on, right? I hear myself, but I mean, I think there's a happy medium, right? There's a medium where it's challenging, especially to varying skill ranges of people. But then it just becomes just obnoxious when, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's when the min-max stuff
right.
comes in. I mean, this is the difference between your average player and the raid killers out there who just jump through stuff because they know all the perfect weapons, all the perfect scenarios to burn the boss down quick that maybe some of us mortal people don't.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I mean, it is exactly the min-maxing part. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a good question, Trash Panda. It's a good question, though.
Yeah.
Hoping to run
What was your answer?
I don't have any. I mean, I don't run a ton of raids ton of dungeons to begin with. I still like to this day. I still like the very first dungeon on the moon. The
Prophecy?
No, keep going. Further back. Where you had that big night boss at the end, and you had to grab these fireballs and slam them into into the cauldrons and then you can wail on them and do DPS. I still like that mechanic. I don't know.
Or not prophecy. I'm sorry.
It's on the moon. Shit, I have to look it up. I don't have the game.
Pit of Heresy.
I still like that raid. It was my raid dungeon. It's still one of my first dungeons I did, and I like that boss feature at the end. Now, I don't like all the jumping through all the loops and hoops and stuff, that part, but I did enjoy that final boss fight. It was just challenging enough to keep you honest, but it wasn't like oppressive. And with 3 people, you could down them pretty quick. But, I mean, I don't know. It was fun. It was one of my most fun bosses in, doing dungeons. And I'll admit, I don't do a ton of dungeons, but.
Apparently.
But, yeah. I don't really I don't feel like I'm qualified to answer that question because I don't have enough experience doing dungeons. I like dungeons. I do. It's just, I don't know.
You don't like them enough to do them.
It's very seasonal stuff, and the rewards are really cool too. The rewards are nice. But like
Spire, what are you talking about?
Like the Spire raid stuff. I did the Spire dungeon, I think, twice. Once was with you in Kingsley, I think. You guys were teaching me the Spire dungeon. But I only ran that twice. We only run it twice.
Why did you run it twice?
I don't know. There was just other things to do. I don't know. I can't explain it. There's certain things I like to do in the game, and the dungeons just aren't. Now that being said, Mr. Trash Panda and I and possibly Mullet are going to run a Ghost of the Deep. Hopefully if the servers are up, maybe sometime this weekend, but, I really love the Ghost of the Deep. That was a fun dungeon. That last boss fight was challenging. There was a lot of mechanics involved. It kept you thinking, kept you on your toes. I like that. That's probably one of my favorite dungeons so far, other than the Pit of Heresy. But yeah, I mean, Spire and the one with Keitel at the end.
Duality.
I didn't play those very much. I don't know why. I played them. I did them. I went through them. I got some weapons and stuff, but I don't know if it was just that time of the year. I just didn't have a lot of time to play them. And then once people play them a million times, it's hard to get people to go back in and play them.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
Dude, if you set something up,
I'm sure people would join it. I'm sure they would. And
it's not just you, it'd be anybody.
Sure.
I mean,
sure. I don't know why, man. I don't know why I don't do dungeons as much as I need, because it's a lot of fun because you have 3 people. You're definitely busier than in a raid. And they take less time. So you're not there for, 2 hours doing a raid. You can probably get it done in an hour, a little over an hour. And, there's no revive tokens. I hate damn revive tokens. So if you have to 5-phase the boss, then you 5-phase the boss, as long as everybody's alive, so I don't know why I don't play them more, because they're actually more fun to play than raids sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's jump into Discord. What do we got in the Discord this week, man? I know.
We have questions.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I don't even look at
it. You ready?
I let you go through them.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right.
These are the episodes we're supposed to knock these out, right? According to Rodimus?
Yeah. These are the questions that make me question my life.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Coderson, question for the show. Would you consider an Uncrustable a sandwich or a dumpling? I was asked this the other day, and it was definitely a mind-boggling question. Do you know what an Uncrustable is?
Yeah, I think they would be, I would consider, well, they kind of are like dumplings. Damn. I would say they're like a sandwich, because there's a top and a bottom and there's a center.
I was going to say like an empanada.
Well, that's kind of like, what is an empanada? Is that a sandwich or is it a...
Oh, don't you fucking start.
Okay, I'm not. I'm staying away from that argument. Yeah, I mean, I guess a sandwich, because the mechanics of a sandwich are there, right? But
Are they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are they though?
I don't know. You know, with me and food questions, I'm not the greatest at food questions.
Yeah. Oda says sandwich, by the way.
Okay.
Winter Hiatus, a new member asks, question for the show. Are pizza rolls just mini Hot Pockets?
Pizza rolls are delicious.
Yes,
They're addictive. I mean, I can't have too many of those around because
you're not even answering the question.
Geez. I guess. I mean, they're better tasting than Hot Pockets to me.
Yeah,
Hot
they
Pockets
definitely are, and they still burn the shit out of your mouth when you eat them, though. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, they're just smaller, a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, rough your mouth, they'll be sore for a few days afterwards.
Not going to say it. But yeah, exactly.
Oh, did I walk into something again? Shit.
Okay. Raffi asks, when are you going to answer the question I'm replying to from January?
I don't know. Where is it?
It's from Oda.
Oh.
I was actually not going to ask it, but because you asked, I'll go ahead and ask it. It's from Oda. It is. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Busted. No more. Dude, I love that song. You can get me in a head bob on that one, man.
I know. I'm fucking doing it right now.
I know.
I'm doing it right now.
I've already got the music in my head. Thanks, Oda.
Yeah, I know.
Now I know why you didn't read the question.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, here we are. Okay, gotta hit up some Destiny questions here.
Please.
Okay. I gotta do this because it's here. Ronin Red Lion.
Uh-oh.
It's that time again. Zivu a riddle.
Ronin.
Category, entertainment. I gotta, work on my voice here. An epic of your pathetic species' crude lore and storytelling. A rebel of many names. After witnessing his mentor's apparent murder, takes up his mentor's untarnishable steel and wields the most powerful forces in nature, ever harnessed by your species. Aided in his journey by the Alliance of the West, and using techniques from the Forest of the East, he drives multiple generations of his adversaries into waste and humiliation. Restores his family's legacy and denies his servitude to the parasite.
What is
Name that movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
A rebel of many names.
Conan the Barbarian?
After witnessing his mentor's apparent murder, which means not really murdered, takes up his mentor's untarnishable steel and wields the most powerful forces in nature ever harnessed by your species.
That's Star Wars.
But it's not our species, though. Are they human? I don't think they're human.
Damn, dude.
Aided in his journey by the Alliance of the West and using techniques from the Forest of the East.
East.
Forest of the East and Alliance of the West. West, East. Cross country.
I'm trying to think of a master. Supposed death of master. I'm trying to think. That's got to be the.
Yeah, I know. There's all this
people
shit.
People are just yelling at their radios right now, right? Yelling at their earbuds right now.
Their radios.
Well, people listen to them in the car.
Welcome to WTUE. And humiliation restore. He drives multiple generations of his adversaries into waste and humiliation. Restores his family's legacy and denies his servitude to the parasite.
He did give the answer, right?
He has a hint, actually. For those listening,
I need it.
There's a strong clue hidden in the very first sentence. And that is... I don't know whether he means a crude lore and storytelling, or a rebel of many names after witnessing his mentor's apparent murder takes up his mentor's untarnishable steel and wields the most powerful forces in nature ever harnessed by your species.
This sounds like a Star Wars saga.
I was thinking like John Wick or some violent movie where he picks up the untarnishable steel.
Who is John Wick's master, though?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not John Wick, obviously.
Okay.
Maybe the dog is the master.
Damn.
Gonna blow people's minds with that.
It could be the Lord of the Rings. Who's his master, though? Wasn't it Bilbo? Oh man, I'm lost.
We're fucking horrible at these.
I'm terrible at this stuff, man. Ronan.
But I'll tell you this: even as horrible as we are at these, I love these. These are my favorite
different.
things. And one day, damn it, I will fucking get one of these.
It's different, that's for sure.
I will.
Thanks, Ronan. Maybe,
all right.
Maybe
ready for the answer?
Oh, he's got the answer. Okay.
What? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
What's the answer? I can't see it.
Untarnishable. You motherfucker.
What?
I say that with love in my heart. Alliance of the West.
What? Avatar?
Adversaries of the...
What is it?
Oh my God. Adversaries of the Wave Generations. I love it. Oh my God. That's great. Back to the Future trilogy.
Oh, come on. There's no sword or steel. I'm looking at
Untarnishable steel is the car.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to have to dumb it down for me, Ronan. I can't. That's way too advanced for me, dude. I love to play chess.
Alliance of the West.
Master. Yeah.
You know, the third movie.
Yeah. It makes sense now. I'm thinking about it, but I was thinking sword movies.
My favorite part, yes, it was or a weapon.
Lightsaber movie.
Yeah, my favorite part was the multiple generations of his adversaries. I love that. That was the best. So, fun fact, Coderson replied back to that, goes, "Why are you yelling?" And then Ronan replies, "Because Zivu. Zivu knows no lowercase."
True, she doesn't.
I love it, Ronan.
Okay, so don't go against Ronan in a trivia contest. Got it.
Especially with the Zivu trivia.
Jeez.
Zivu or riddle.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Ronan.
Okay. So, actually, Strider, Thrower of Babies, had not a follow-up, just a question here. No long questions, just curious of the show's thoughts on this, and it's about the DDoS stuff, and what the message of the attacks are. My personal theory is if Anthem is getting dedicated servers, then why shouldn't Destiny?
Wow, what a thought. You know, Battlefield did this ages ago, Bungie. I think even Call of Duty finally threw in the towel and went dedicated servers. And they were the poster boy for peer-to-peer servers back in the day. Yeah. Makes sense. You know, at least they're going to do it Marathon, right? Same engine, but dedicated servers?
Bungie's not going to do dedicated servers.
Not for this game.
At least. Well, at least not yet. I would say that they might do it for maybe a year from now.
You think so? Okay.
Maybe not the final shape, but possibly the season after, the DLC after that. I know that's, you know.
We don't know what's coming in 2025, so.
Yeah. I mean, but the reason why I say that, honestly, is because I think Bungie wants to see how many people stick around.
That's a good point. With these episodes.
Yeah. I mean, the episodes remind me very much of, like, D1, you know, like the downtimes during D1.
Oh, man.
Like Bungie just trying to throw shit out there, like, here, fucking play
I
your
still
stuff.
think it's their way of having a giant epilogue that lasts the rest of the year so they can work on the next thing. I mean, it said in their past releases, it said that, or their public statements that it's what happens after the final shape. So it's a reaction to the final shape. So
yeah,
that's what tells me it's an epilogue. But then they talk about stories that they're trying to fix,
that haven't
right?
been told.
I don't know.
Yeah, they haven't been told.
They're so cryptic.
And I'm like, yeah. So maybe one of them is an epilogue. It's like I said before, though, is I'm betting money that it's probably like going to be like 3 different tales or 3 different episodes from 3 different times.
Okay.
One will be after the final shape. One will be before. And then one might be maybe like the Red War or something like this. So,
right.
I mean, that's just my thought. I mean, just because, I mean, it'd give us something new to do.
Can't final shape just get here right now? I mean, I am liking the season.
Dude.
I'm loving the season.
No, man, no. This season is gold.
I'm liking the season. I do. I'm having a lot of fun with the season. The card system and everything, it's very ingenious. It's very, when I see all those cards and stuff, I get a little excited. I want to unlock more. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I still, damn, that final shape just sounds like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do a speak pipe. This one is, speaking of Coderson, he had one here. Let's see what he has to say.
What's good, gentlemen? Coderson here. And my daughter, she has this thing in school. It's called Accelerated Reader. And she has to get 15 points by the end of the quarter. Right now, she has 2, and it's almost midterm. So she's a little far behind, and I had to get on her to her about it last night. I wasn't that happy about it. So I decided I was going to get on the interwebs and order a book so I could read. So if she sees Dad reading, maybe she'd want to read. So I ordered the Destiny Anthology Volume 1. I just want to know if any of you guys have read this book, and what are your thoughts on it, if you have. All right, love you. Bye!
Thanks, Coderson. Yeah, I'm the Grimoire Anthology. Is that what he's referring to?
Yeah,
I've read them all. I've read all. In fact, I've got the 6th book, I believe, is coming in October. I just got a notice from Bungie. I've read all of them. It's great reading material in the morning. You know what I mean? With your morning constitution. Read a chapter at a time. It's nice bite-sized stories. And because you're reading it a chapter at a time, it sinks in. That's how it works for me, guys. I can't sit and read a book more than, I don't know, 30 minutes. Cause after 30 minutes, I don't even know what I'm reading anymore. That's just that ADHD kicking in. My mind starts thinking of other things when I read. So I've read, to answer your question, why did I get off on that tangent? They're very good. They're very good. I just talked to, Laz, our space lawyer. I just talked to Des Raven about these lore books, and we all agree that Bungie's done a great thing with these lore books. So definitely do them, man. Definitely read them. And you can get the ebooks too. If you don't want to buy the expensive hard copies, Des told me about this. I didn't even know it. If you have a Kindle, you can just download it to your Kindle in an ebook, or probably Apple Books too, I'm sure. And I think they're like $10 versus $25, I think, for the hardcover. But I like the hardcovers. I kind of display them here on my shelf, and they're very good. They have nice illustrations in them. Yeah, I love them. What about you, Hazel?
Yeah. I sadly have not made it through all of them. I don't have all of them. I think I have like the first 3, maybe 4 of them. But for me, like I know I went through and I read what they have here is chapter 2, The Burden of Light, which is basically the story of the Last Word and Thorn and Rezel Azir. Just because Rezel Azir is awesome. So
my favorite lore story from the books is when they talk about, have you read about the Awoken? How the Awoken became who they are?
I don't think I've read that. I know that tale though.
Yeah,
I know that who they are
favorite.
and everything.
I love that lore.
Yeah. See, now, my favorite thing about the lore, about the parts that I've read, is basically it's like a Western.
Yeah.
And it's just, and the art in these books is fantastic.
It's very good. Yep. Agreed.
Yeah. I think it's the second book that has the dark future, I think.
Well, it's a Book of Sorrows is the first book. You're going to love that one, Coderson, because that's my favorite book of all the lore books. You're going to love that one. And it makes sense because you're going to know exactly who Savathun and Oryx, and even before they became those names, you're going to understand where they started and stuff. And if you play the end of the Witch Queen, you see the cutscenes at the end of the Witch Queen campaign, it goes right into that lore book, and it's one of my favorite cutscenes about the worms and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just looking to see where the Dark Future one is.
I think the Awoken was in the 4th book. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the 4th book. I have them here.
I don't know.
Let me look.
Yeah, shit. I'm like, you're asking questions, and I'm just like, no. I mean, I'm like, we're talking about two separate things here.
Oh, okay. Well, you're doing that.
No, do you know what the Dark Future is, though? The Dark Future is like shit that's going on like right now, coincidentally. I guess he doesn't know.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at my lore books. I've got 5 of them on my thing here. Well, the Dark Future also had to do with the Vex.
This is painful.
The Vex too had a Dark Future.
Yeah,
they had a simulation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think it's in book 4. Actually, was the Dark Future. Just kind of quickly looking through the interwebs here. I
have all the books, so if you DM me, I'll look it up for you if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, back to the Discord, Hazel.
All right. So, another question here from Winter Hiatus. What are your opinions on sparrow racing that used to be in Destiny? Is it something you miss or glad it's gone? I used to enjoy it when it was in the game.
I like sparrow racing. It was a fun distraction, especially when the times got boring. It was a nice distraction to do in the game when you were tired of doing all the other stuff. But I'll be honest, after about a week or so of it, I was kind of tired of doing it. I kind of got bored with it. I mean, everyone glorifies the sparrow racing and stuff, and it was fun. Oh God, do I remember the damn forklift. They put it right in that one spot when you're trying to make that turn. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it. And of course they had rewards for doing it, and they had those cool horns that you could collect. There's a lot of good things about sparrow racing. But as far as it staying in the game, it was fun while it was here, and it had its time, and if they bring it back, great. I'll play it for a week and I'll probably be tired of it again, but I mean, that's just me. What do you think, Hazel? Did you like the sparrow racing?
Fuck yes, I enjoyed it. Bring it back. I want that shit back now.
There you go. As usual, Hazel and I fully agree with each other. If you're just now finding out about our show, we are usually total opposites when it comes to Destiny talk.
Yeah. No, I absolutely love sparrow racing. I mean, to me, it was just so much fun. I mean, competing against people on a virtually even playing field where it just came down to skill.
Mm-hmm. This stuff would shoot at you on the track too, every now and then.
Yeah, but still though, I mean, it all came down to your own skill versus, 5 other people, 6 other people, however many people there were. They
did a great job with the tracks too. All the different tracks were really,
They did.
They were really cool.
Did.
They were better than some racing games.
Yeah, it made me feel like, what was the one? Wipeout?
Yeah. I mean, they had all kinds of tricky areas in these maps. Every map had its little theme. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Yeah. But
yeah. Bring it back.
There you go. Hazel said it.
Notice how I cut him off right there? Just like
Hazel said it.
I knew that he was about to say, but its time has passed. So.
How about ship racing?
All right.
There you go.
How about ship flying?
How about ship battles? Dude, I'm having fun in Starfield playing ship battles. That's cool. It's adrenaline.
Yeah, I if I'm being brutally honest, I tried Starfield and I just bounced right off. Like literally just poofed right off of it.
Why do you think I like Starfield? What do you think is drawing me to Starfield?
You can collect everything.
Yes, collections. I love collecting stuff. Yes, you're right. But I get encumbered too much, so now I'm not as picky. But I tell you what I love. What I love about.
So what if Bungie incorporated encumbered?
Oh, please, no. That's one of the bad things about Starfield is you get encumbered way too easily. But I tell you, if Bungie integrated the skill trees that they have in, oh my God. Like, okay, I don't want to be encumbered, so I got a perk called weightlifting. And you know what I have to do to increase my weight I can carry? I have to run around and sprint so many meters, and it's not like small, to move up to the next level. I like that stuff, man. That stuff gets me going.
I've heard of that. I heard about that, that it's actually bugged, by the way.
Dude, I just unlocked level 2. What are you talking about? It's bugged?
Yeah, it's bugged.
God damn it.
There was like a video of a guy running across an entire planet and he was still at like level 2 or something.
Oh, why unlock level 2? I haven't unlocked level 3, so we'll see. We'll see if it's bugged.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff I like though. The all the different skills. There's like 5 pages of skills and they're all like 4 or 5 deep. I love it. It's just cool as shit, dude. So many skill things you can do in the game.
Yeah.
If
I get
Bungie
it.
brought that into Destiny, I'd be all over that stuff. It's just that, Hazel, it's just that deep progression. And you can play the way you want. You can play the character you want to be. And I don't know.
To a degree.
Yeah. And it's subtle. It is subtle. I mean, just cause I got a weapon handling perk upgrade, it doesn't mean I'm going to start overpowering everything. It's very subtle changes, but it's still fun, man. Anyway, how'd we get on that topic? The sparrow racing. Yes. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. As usual, we agree completely. High five.
Okay.
We're going to go with this one. Moose, borrower of wings. Question for the loophole gator.
Oh no.
With the dungeons and raids currently in the game, what one would you remove? Specifying, since Gator tries to get out of answering these types of questions.
Like all the raids and dungeons.
But you got to remove one.
Why?
That's in the game.
That's my question. Why do I have to remove one?
Because the Destiny content vault is hungry and you have to feed it.
It would probably be, I ought to just troll you right now. Deep Stone Crypt. Get rid of it.
You're not trolling me. You just made an enemy.
I know you like that raid. I like the weapons though. Wait a minute. Never mind.
Hey,
Never mind. I like the weapons.
Okay. So
don't say Kings
let me just throw this out here. Do you want me to do this? Okay. I have to do it anyway. Okay.
What?
On behalf of Scarlet. Motherfucker, please.
There it is. See, Scarlet, I'll draw it out every week, man. Eventually, I'll draw it out.
That was for Scarlet. That was for Scarlet.
I know.
Because that's his baby. I mean, you just basically said that his baby is ugly.
Hey, you know why I don't like it? Because it's the one I don't know very well. I never got the mechanics
That's a
down.
you problem.
I know it isn't me a problem, but because I don't know the mechanics very well, it's not one of my favorite raids. So, because I have to pick a raid.
Dungeon.
Nah.
You could have picked a dungeon. You could have picked any dungeon and everybody would have been like, you could probably do without that one.
Yeah, you're right. I can't go back on my answer now, so. What are you
You're
picking?
welcome, Scarlet.
No. Hey, what are you picking?
I did pick one.
What'd you pick?
I picked Ron.
Okay.
Get that shit out of my fucking game.
Of course you did. Okay.
Yeah. I was a lot more, I was trying to think of something last week.
You couldn't erase the grin off your face when you said it either. I could see it through the mic.
Well, no, I was trying to really put forth some effort into, cause it's well known that I despise that raid. Mm-hmm. I think that it set raiding back, obviously, because.
No.
Yeah. Dude.
It brought more people into raiding. It did the opposite.
No. Yeah. And you know what? Crota absolutely just destroyed everyone that brought back in.
No, they probably said, hurt me, daddy. They probably said, I like this. I like this. Let's do it.
Dude, no way, man. No way. Dude, I've done Crota, and I heard this like at least 3 times. This isn't like Ron. I actually have to do stuff.
Wasn't
I
for
was
me.
like, bitch, get the fuck out of my game.
It wasn't for me. Oh God. Don't.
Dude, come on now. I actually have to do stuff. Oh my God, I actually have to play, and oh wow, there's mechanics.
I'm not touching it. No, I'm not going down that road. No.
Ah, man.
I could bring up stupid weapons right now, but I won't.
What?
Nothing.
What the hell are you talking to yourself about?
Nothing. Yep. People want to run around with crazy ass weapons and run over content. But then some people say, but I want it to be hard. It should be hard. Pinky in the air.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing though, is that, okay, it was a weekend.
I know.
I know. It's not constant content that's in the game right now.
Here's the thing that made me smile is they're putting an asterisk by all the stuff you complete during the, what is it? The crafting. The crafting. I love that name. The crafting. They put a little asterisk by anything you completed during the crafting. I think they did that to appease all the purists out there who like, he didn't earn it. He's using a weapon that threw
fucking
grenade launchers.
Get bent. My God.
All right. What else we got in the Discord?
Yeah, we're going to be like, you didn't get that emblem the right way.
You didn't earn
push
that
my
emblem,
glasses
man.
up.
You didn't earn that emblem, man.
Let me put my glasses up and my pinky in the air while I drink my tea because, dude, as an elitist to a degree, I have nothing wrong with people absolutely cheesing the shit out of it because you know why?
Why?
Because we cheese the shit out of everything in this fucking game. Tell me one person or two. Okay, 2 people. I'll say 2 people that have done Riven legit.
I did it one time legit.
Legit? Did you actually complete it?
I don't remember. It's been such a while.
I'm just going to go on a limb and say, no,
Probably
you didn't.
not. Probably not. I think we ended up going back to the cheese because it was just pain in the butt.
Exactly.
We tried
So
it, though,
should that get an asterisk too?
I don't know.
Because,
well, I mean, what about people who get carried in trials? Did they earn the emblem? Did they earn it? Really? Did they pull their third share when they played trials, or did they just die and watch everyone else do it for them? I mean, if you can get down to it, I'll take the PvE slant or PvP slant.
Yeah. Let's just do asterisks for everything.
I don't know.
It's team asterisk. There we go.
All right. Okay. I just thought I just thought it was cool when Bungie puts a little note beside the completed activity completed during the crafting. I know they had Salta Greppo and all those high level players in mind when they put that on there that were complaining that people were just running over the content. I don't know. Like I said,
you know
I'm
what
neutral.
though?
I'm neutral. I'm switching.
It brought so many people into the game though, because they were like, "Oh, it's broken.
Well,
I can actually do
DDoS.
stuff."
Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah, okay.
Someone's got to spoil the fun.
You win.
Someone's got to spoil the fun.
Yeah. I made a joke that it was either the First Descendant or Cyberpunk that's doing the DDoSing, so that way people can play them.
Maybe Starfield. No, they don't need any help.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
pretty
God,
sure Starfield. I'm sure that Starfield actually is going to probably like fall off here in a little bit, though.
We'll see. I'm literally playing at a very slow pace, so I'm learning as I go.
Yeah. Okay, Zombie Ops has a question here, or Zombie Pops. Sorry. Question for the show. Fairly new to the show and haven't listened to the old shows yet, so I'm not sure if this has been covered. What's up with the gamer tags? Dude.
What's up with it?
What's up with
Hazel,
the gamer tag?
Hazel. Dude. What's up with the gamer tag, dude?
All right. So zombie pops. What we're doing is basically, this is, what Gatr, his shtick is when, he asks a guest what about their gamer tag. He goes, dude, what's up with the gamer tag? So,
Just kind of stuff.
for me, it's twofold. One is my love of Nutella, and two, it's play on my last name.
Yeah, and for me, I used to be called Instigator. My wife actually helped me with that name a long time ago, and it just stuck. I loved it because I'm a Gator fan, and I like to instigate things sometimes. But
Shit.
But then everyone just always called me Gator. I'm like, all right. So I changed my name to Gator. Well, Gator, I'm sure you can realize if you try to change your name to Gator, Gator, good luck. You better put 1 million numbers after it because everyone wants to be a Gator. So I did the Gatr, and that one was open. So I jumped on it. And ever since then, it's been Todd the Gator. And Todd's my first name. That's the reason it's in there. So, yeah.
Nice.
It's
nice, Gatr.
As
Nice.
As Dr. Disrespect said one time, Gatr, thanks for subbing. Did I sound like him when I did? I know. Probably not. All right. Let's do another speak pipe. I got one here from Average Destiny 2 player. Good to hear from him. Here we go.
Hey guys, Average Destiny 2 player here. Just going back a couple of weeks to the show that you had Nitro TJ on, referencing something he said. Just wanted to let you know that I can confirm that us Brits do like good head. Whether that be, at the bar, at the pub, in the kitchen, down by the beach. We definitely enjoy head. On our beer, obviously, because that's obviously what you were talking about last week.
Absolutely.
So, if you kind of look into this any other way, that's your bad for your dirty minds. But anyway, I do actually have a question for the show, but I just wanted to confirm that, just in case you were wondering. So anyway, my question for the show is, as we know, Crota has been out for a while now, and the exotic is the well-known Necrochasm, which dropped as a guaranteed reward during contest mode for the first time in Destiny history, or at least I think it was the first time in Destiny history. And now that contest mode is a distant memory, has become a quest for the rest of us like it was in Destiny 1. So, 2 questions. 1, do you think being a guaranteed drop for contest mode only is a great idea and should be the standard for all raids going forward? And 2, do you prefer quests for raid exotics or just to rely on RNG instead? And yes, I am reading that from writing it down. Thank you very much for the advice, Gator.
Good man.
Don't worry, I won't tell Laz. So yeah, that is my question for the show. Just wondering what you guys both think to that. Personally, I think being guaranteed the drop on contest mode should be the standard going forwards because of the difficulty and what you got to do. And I also agree that the quest version of getting an exotic is probably the best way of getting it because at least you are guaranteed to get it. Some steps might be hard, some steps might be easy, but I think truly relying on RNG to get a raid exotic can be a pain in the rear end. I'm sure we've all had that experience with the Vex and Eyes of Tomorrow, and for me, at the minute, the only raid exotic I don't have is the shotgun from Ron. So when that comes around next time, it's going to be farming that to hopefully get a drop. Anyway, that's enough waffle from me. I'm fading.
That's my line.
Motherfucker, please. Love you guys. Love the show. Big respect to you both. And, stay awesome. Anyway, later, Guardian. And, get tattled.
Oh, come on, man. That's going too far.
Love it.
I love that guy. He's
I do.
He's a good guy. Always so
Yep.
chipper in the morning, man. He's always welcoming everyone who's jumping in the Discord every morning. And rumor has it he's thinking about doing a podcast, so keep your eyes out for that. 2 questions, two-part question. Since this was my turn, you have to answer first, Hazel.
It's a 2-part question. I thought it was just 1 question.
Well, he asked one. Is that the best way?
Oh, that's right.
Drop?
Should it
And
be?
should
Should it be a guaranteed drop if it's during contest?
And also,
versus-
should the second part was should Should exotics be quest based or should it be RNG?
Yeah. So I think that my answer is going to be that if it's a quest, it should drop like basically like for contest mode.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's an RNG type drop, it should not drop for everybody on contest.
Right. Okay.
It's just one of those things, you know, because if it's a quest, you still got to do some shit. I mean, for people who haven't done it, you know, I mean, you should reward those people who do it on contest. I mean, now the second part of the question is which one should it be? Should it be RNG based or should it be quest? Now, I know, sure as the sun is not shining right now, here where I am anyway, that Gatr and I are going to agree on this. I think it should be RNG.
Yeah, so wrong. So wrong.
Because
were you being facetious when you said that?
Yes, I was.
Okay, I didn't detect it. Sorry.
Yeah. I knew absolutely you were going to say quest because you don't want to actually play the game. You just want to be handed your stuff.
No.
So
wrong.
I'm teasing,
All right.
Sort of. But for me, though, I mean, there's just something about playing a raid 4, 5, 6, 12, 20 times, still trying to get this thing that you can't get. And it's just irritating as shit. But you know what? You keep coming back for it, though, because it brings people back. Because when you give people a quest to do it, there's no incentive to keep coming back.
I get that. I understand where you're coming from there.
Now, it's your turn to answer.
All right. To answer
part one,
I think yes. Why not? Give them the reward for going through the hell that is contest mode the first day, or 48 hours, I should say.
So what if, I mean, is that for quest or RNG or both?
No, it should be guaranteed. Should be guaranteed drop if you're playing on, if you get through the raid and you get through it on contest mode day or first 48 hours, you should be guaranteed the exotic.
Wrong.
Well, I'm just saying it. Why not? Throw them that bone. What else they got? What else is the reward for doing it other than, you know, trying to get worlds first?
The emblem.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The emblem is good. I get that, but it's just a little cherry on top for me. But I'm always gonna part with the side that says, show me what I gotta do. Tell me what I gotta do. How many hoops do I gotta jump through? And then I know I'm guaranteed to get it for my time put in. I've played Ron at least double digits and still haven't gotten the shotgun. I have played King's Fall well into double digits and still don't have the scout rifle. So at some point I'd just like, I just don't need it that bad. But if there was a step-by-step process that came out at reset next week saying, okay, you can get your touch of mouse doing it this way. Even if it was very complicated and took a lot of work to do, just the fact that I know that for the time I'm putting in to get that rifle, I'm going to definitely guarantee to get it. I would do it. Versus oh geez, I hope I get an exotic to drop this time playing. It's just.
So just so you know, you can actually do that. There is a path to getting them.
Getting what? The shotgun?
To getting the exotics. Yeah, to getting the shotgun.
How?
You have to do like some of those like challenges and stuff.
Oh, you're talking about upping the ante where it gives you a better chance. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. And that's a great addition. But I don't know many raiders that I play with that want to mess with those challenges, like running.
Have you ever asked? All
art classes. I actually ran it with Sin one time. He was trying to get his title. And I didn't mind doing it. I wanted to help the guy out. He was trying to get his title, and he's into triumphs and all that. So I said, what the hell? I'll do it. What do I need to do? I need to have an arc subclass? Fine. No problem. But generally, it's tough for me to get a number of raids in to begin with getting a group together. I know I can set one up and people will join. I get it. I love that. That's the fact. But, it's just a matter of time. I mean, we're all got real lives. We're working. We got families and stuff. It's just nice to know that there is it's just like Starfield. I know I'm going to get this skill when I do this. And maybe it's just that deterministic loot or benefit that just presses all my buttons. I don't know. But, it should always have I would always side toward having a quest line to get the exotic or armor for that matter. So as usual, Hazel and I totally agree, right, Hazel?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So,
pretty much.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, ADP. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Howdy folks, this is MC Squared and you're listening to Guardian Downcast.
I have a couple more speak pipes, so let's do some more discords here.
Okay.
I'm looking at the clock.
Okay. The Rat King, question for the show. Mm-hmm. If you could create your weapon, what would it be? What would its perks be? Or what would a perk be? And how would it be obtained? Now let's do this. Let's do this. Okay.
Okay.
Let's twist this around. So you do a gun for me. You create a gun for me with a perk and how it would be obtained, and I'll do it for you.
Okay. Okay. Since you're a tunter. I would say,
and it doesn't have to be exotic, by the way.
Oh, any gun. Okay. I would probably say for you, it would be some kind of hand cannon that you can actually stab people with as well. Or maybe like, Borderlands, where you can actually, when the gun runs out of ammo, you just throw it as a bomb. There we go. There's a gun. And, you'd have to punch 1,000 enemies in the face and then throwing knives to people's face 500 times. There's your weapon. And that would be an exotic. It'd be an exotic. That's a lot of punching. There you go. But wait a minute. That's not RNG though. Oh, I know. You get a 25% chance of getting it to drop right away. But for every 500 more things you throw a throwing knife or punch, you get another 25% chance of getting it. There you go. There's your gun.
I'm going to fucking enjoy this. So, yours is going to be a pulse.
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought about messing with you and like picking like a weapon that you just don't use ever. So you get a pulse, and the perk would be that, oh yeah, there it is. Every time you use it to complete a bounty, you get plus 5,000 glimmer.
My eyes are just lit up right now.
But every time you don't use it to complete a bounty, you lose 10,000 glimmer.
What? Okay. Yeah. So I just whip it out whenever I'm doing a bounty. Then put it away when I'm not doing a bounty.
There you go. So
I'd be all over that.
And then how would it be obtained? So how it would be obtained would be that you have to go into each activity or each planet and collect 100 of their respective materials.
Done.
And even the materials that are hidden in Gambit and all of the Crucible maps, as well as raids.
Where are they hidden? They're hidden in there?
They can be added.
Oh, okay. You can add them in. I'm down with that. Hell yeah, dude. That's
so you have to collect 100 of each on each planet.
There you go, Bungie. You got me playing Gambit again. I'd be like, screw the invader. Where the hell's this data lettuce? Team would be like, hey, man, you going to help us with this invader? Nah, hold on. I thought I saw some data lettuce in the corner over here. Hold on. I'll be right with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you realize I would never fucking touch that exotic?
Oh, dude.
I wouldn't even breathe on getting that quest.
I would love that quest. Bring it on.
I kind of took that from the Wayfinder from way back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I love missions like that, man.
God.
I know it's busy
Hit
work.
me in the junk. Just hit me in the junk. That's all that is right there. That's the name of the quest too. Hit me in the junk. That's exactly what it is.
I would call your hand cannon the bump tunt. I don't know. That's terrible. I don't know. Let me think of that again.
What the fuck was that?
I'll just call it the taunter. The tunter. Be called the tunter. The tunter. There you go.
I like it.
That's actually good. There you go, Bungie.
That's a good one, actually.
2 free ideas, Bungie. There you go. You're welcome.
There you go. Yep.
Thanks,
coming to you in D3.
Who suggested that?
That was the Rat King.
Rat King. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Good question.
Except I put a little twist.
That's
to
all
it
right. I like that. I like
switching.
the twist.
Yeah. So
nice.
Okay.
Okay. What else?
Ooh. Here's a question from Heffalump Headley.
Headley. Okay.
What will Cade 6 think about the new Aldrin?
You know what I would love to see?
I bet.
I could see Cade walking into the, what's it called? The hub. He'd be sitting there next to the door. He'd be sitting there mumbling to himself like he always is. And then Cade would slowly walk around with his, of course, his trusty hand cannon pointing at him. And he would stop mumbling and look right at Cade, and Cade would go, say hello to your sister. Boom. Done.
Say hello to your sister.
Yeah, that was his dying line.
No, you said, how's your sister?
Oh, how's your, I would change it. Say hello to your sister.
Say hello to my little friend. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I would see it.
That's
how I'd see Cade
terrible.
reacting.
That's terrible.
I have allies in the Discord that believe that should happen.
Yeah. That are misguided because they can't tell the difference between Aldrin and Crow.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 2 different people, y'all. 2 different people.
Disagree.
What?
Disagree.
Well, that's fine.
He's still in there somewhere.
So I think that Cade is going to see him and immediately know that he's not Aldrin. And I think that he's going to give him the mantle to be the Hunter Vanguard, and he's going to be just kind of chill with it all.
Yeah, good luck.
So, not a sexy pick, but it's
well, see, what is that that Homer says? Boring.
I mean, it's like I'm saying though. I mean, it's not sexy. It's not like
you wish.
You
went the kumbaya.
It's not what I wish.
Okay.
It's not what I wish. It's just, it's what I think's going to happen.
Okay. I don't think we'll ever see each other anymore.
Oh, they had better, because that's something they need to pay off.
Maybe in the stories afterwards. I don't think Cade will last past the final shape.
But I think that Cade will stay.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think he's back just for a final show.
No, I think that he's probably going to be the vendor on the Pale Heart.
Okay.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
That would be. I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
Let's do 1 or 2 more. Actually, let me do a actually I'll go one more. I'll just go out on a speak pipe. Go ahead. Let's do maybe a couple more and we'll go out on a speak pipe.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Okay. We have SV6 Mad. Question for the show. Probably been asked before, but here goes. Excluding the exotic, what raid and or dungeon weapon set? Gotta be one with ability to have weapons in each slot. And from one set, no chopping or changing, would you use if they were the only ones you could use? Or you were forced due to magic hat telling you to?
Somewhere
so
in the
what
middle,
raid or dungeon?
Raid or dungeon set?
Yeah.
Weapon set or armor
Weapon
set? Or a weapon set?
Weapon.
All right, let's pull up Dim. It has to be all from the same raid? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good with this. I like this question. For my primary, I would probably go with, it has to be a raid.
Well, it's going to be all. It's going to be all.
Oh, what do you mean?
So like heavy, energy.
Oh,
primary,
of the three,
kinetic.
which am I going with?
No, it has to be all three that you can use. So you have to use all three from the same raid or the same dungeon.
Probably King's Fall. I love my Doom of Chelchis scout rifle in the energy slot.
Ew.
What is the primary weapon for King's Fall? I just love the old King's Fall weapons.
Ew.
What is the primary for King's Fall? Is there one? Oh yeah, the sniper rifle. Yeah, hell yeah. Defiance of Yasmin. I love that rifle. I love that sniper. And of course heavy. I mean, come on, man. The machine gun. It's got to be the machine gun. These are weapons I use all the time in Destiny 1.
Ew.
Why you mean? Ew?
Dude, this is not Destiny 1.
Oh, don't tell Rodimus that. Oh yeah, man, dude. That's great weapons. All three of those. Yeah, good weapons.
Ew.
Yep.
Dude, I have chills.
What?
Like literally, it just was like,
What are your three? What are your three? So high and mighty.
Not high and mighty, just, you know.
You're pooping on my set.
Yeah, I did.
All right, and what's your rate set going to be?
I'm going to go with the Submission SMG from VOW.
Yeah, that's a good
with
set.
a Forbearance.
That's a good set.
And a heavy. I mean, should I cop out and just go with the Cataclysmic?
Yeah, go the linear.
Yeah,
I still have one crafted. It's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, yeah.
That's a good set too. I mean, all the raid weapons have always been good, but I still use my Doom of Chelchis a lot. I love that rifle.
I only use it for GMs when I have to because
it's hard, and it's accurate as hell.
It's void.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
nailed it. Void's the way, man.
Yeah.
This is the way.
It's whenever there's a void burn is when I put it on.
I know, but I use it even if it's not a void burn. It's a great rifle. I have one crafted with repulsor brace and explosive payload. Oh, what a weapon! I have level 39 on this thing. I love this gun.
I'm getting nauseous. We need to move on.
All right. One more, and we'll go to our speak pipe.
Okay. All right, Mr. Dead Rabbit. Question for the show. With Keith David coming into Zavala's role, what classic line would you want to hear him say? Definitely not saying to replace Lance's lines, just to hear his version, just for fun. I would like to hear the out-of-game vid about having Eris turning Keitel into a gun when she wanted him to bow.
That was a good line.
I loved that.
That was a good line. Still Saladin had to go over there. Thanks to who? Crow. Because Crow fucked up. Like he always does. Dude, I'm not. No,
Dude,
I'm not pulling any
you
punches on this
act
guy.
like you act
I'm
like
still bitter over it.
you act like Crow like slept with your daughter and like left her.
Nope.
Like, you know,
He just was rash and did some stupid shit, and now Saladin's still paying for it.
still paying for it, quote unquote.
He
even
is.
though
still in
he's
service to Keitel.
Yeah, and you know what? He's more powerful there than he ever was here.
I don't think so.
You may not think so, but I'm pretty sure everybody is like, yeah, he's not doing too bad over there.
It would be really cool if he wore his Valis gear when Iron Banner moved in. I can't believe he goes back to his old gear again. If he's a Valis, then let's see his Valis gear. Come on. I want to see his
like a
full
big
dress.
Valis?
Moving on.
He's a big Valis.
Mm-hmm. You said that, not me. All right. It's not, no.
What?
Nothing.
It's a legitimate question.
Sure. You can answer it. Oh man. We got one here from Mo. We haven't answered in a couple weeks. I want to play this one too. Let's go with one from Mo here, and then we'll finish up. Hades has got something to say at the end. Mo, what's up, buddy?
Right, so I had a question on the show last week, and I kind of thought it was going one way, but it didn't. So I'll ask the question now. Hopefully you guys have an answer to this one, or recently. So, what's a game that you wish you could play again for the first time? Especially in this day and age when everyone's streaming and stuff, but back then, the only way you could get spoiled is if you looked up a YouTube Let's Play or something. So I playing Assassin's Creed 2 for the first time. The emotion in that story, I wish I could play that again for the first time, not know what's happening. And seeing little bits in the background, and you think, oh, that's a bit sus. And then seeing how a big part of the story unfolds. I don't know. It's just, wish I could play that for the first time. That, and maybe also Witcher 3. Just that story as well, just, so good. Anyways, I'm not answering the question, I'm asking the question, so love to see your guys' answer. Goodbye.
That's a great question, Mo. Thanks for that.
Yeah, it is.
You got an answer? I've got a bunch flowing in my head. I'm not going to decide on one,
though. I've got two that are fighting, maybe 3 that are fighting right now.
Well, let's go with 2. We'll break the rules. He asked for 2.
Okay.
2 games you'd like to replay.
Okay. Oh wow. I'm thinking about all the old games I used to play. It's that was great too, and that was good. I'd go with Metal Gear Solid.
Damn it. Pick my answer.
What you get for not going first.
Fuck.
I'll never forget climbing into a box for the first time.
Oh yeah, becoming a box. That was great.
All right, so I'll give you that.
No, you can have it.
I've got alters.
Okay.
I've
Well, Metal Gear Solid's one of mine.
alts.
Okay, that was one. That's the first thing that hit my head. What else?
For me, the first one that I thought of was Mass Effect 2.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh man, the beginning of that, the ship blowing up, and it just completely gutted you right from the word go. And it was just, and then the end, just perfection.
Starfield reminds me a little bit of that.
Motherfucker, please.
All right.
Don't you fucking start.
There's 2, Scarlet. There's 2 today.
Don't you start. There is no way on God's green earth that Starfield and Mass Effect 2 are even in the same ballpark.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, hey, I mean, listeners, if I'm wrong, then let me know, and I will jump on board the Starfield train.
Oh, so he said he'd play Starfield if you guys tell him that I'm right, that parts of it are like Mass Effect.
Yeah, I'm expecting like story where it actually matters. Like, you can lose your crew, you can, do everything else, and it's going to branch out and all that good stuff.
I haven't played that far into it, but I'm sure some other listeners have.
Yeah.
I know that's possible.
Yeah. And then the second game. There's two. Like, Knights of the Old Republic. I got to cop out.
Okay.
I got to go with it.
Marcus will be glad to hear that.
What?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic was like in
KOTOR.
2000 something.
Yeah, they still talk about KOTOR to this day.
Well, yeah, everybody does because it was.
Yeah, but they've been covering. They cover it pretty. They think they still cover it. Even though
No, you're thinking of the RPG, the MMORPG that they do.
Oh, okay.
Knights of the Old Republic is.
Well, they say KOTOR all the time, so that's what I assumed they were talking about. KOTOR.
No.
Man, there's so many games I'd love to play again. Can I pick Destiny? I'm sure
There's
it's not
a surprise.
I'd love to play Destiny again, like it was day one. Best first experience ever playing a game. But if I can't pick that, then I would probably say I would love to go back and play the original Call of Duty stories, the Call of Duty campaigns. Yeah. Those are good. Those are such great stories.
Modern Warfare 1
weren't masterpieces, but they were interesting. Great visuals.
Yeah. I said that in the other games channel today, I think, where I was like, you know what? I want to pay for just the campaigns. They
were fun.
Sell me the campaign for like $30 and, I'll knock that out.
It's just the multiplayer that I've grown tired of because they never really change much over all these years. Yet it still outsells everything.
Yeah.
Riddle me that. I don't know. Thanks, Mo. Good question, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Good question, Mo.
Hades had one here. I haven't even listened to it. I don't even know what he's talking about. So we're going to find out together here. Here we go.
Is that because he's in a closet somewhere? Or
He's
in a
pretty
bathroom,
loud, actually.
Hiding from Parlous.
I think Parlous might have been out getting groceries or something. I don't know. Here we go.
Ah, okay.
Yo, what up, guys? Hades here. So, a couple of weeks back, I did a speak pipe, short one, that I think nearly broke Gatr. I don't know if Nitro stopped laughing yet, but hopefully. This time I'm going to break Hazel. I'm sorry. I love you, Hazel. But I got to ask this question. You quite often bitch and moan about the lack of a power grind because there's nothing for you to do. You have no reason to have to play the game. Yet you said that the reason you game is community, which is easier to play with the community, and you can get more community members into stuff like the Grandmasters and newer raids and shit if they don't have to do a power grind playing 3 strikes a week and wanting to cry, and then playing 3 Gambit matches a week and then deleting Destiny, and then you have to reconvince them to play Destiny again and reinstall it again, and you get in a big loop there. So, which one is it? Do you want there to be that power grind because then you have to play, because apparently you don't like playing if you don't have to play to get a power grind, which is another question in itself? Or is it that you want to play with people, which means that a lack of power grind is actually better because you can just do what you want to do? No cop out. Yeah. I want an answer. Love the show. Love you both. Bye.
Thank you, Hades. What a great question. I was going to eat popcorn later, but I'll just get right now. Go ahead. Floor is yours, Hazel.
Why can't it be both? Why can't
that sounds like a cop out. He said no cop out.
Well, I'm just saying, okay, if you want a cut and dry answer, then, shouldn't, okay, well, right, for starters.
Thanks, Hades. You broke Hazel.
No, he didn't.
He's
for
close.
starters, GMs, you actually have to be sort of, competent. Coincidentally, sorry, I heard a noise. Don't know what the hell that was. I have no idea.
Okay. Need to get up, so let me know. I'm paranoid of noises at night, dude.
Well, yeah, same here.
Big ass house. Wigs me out. You ever have to go through and check every closet, every room before you go to bed? It's weird.
No, not really. But that's only because I have an 8-year-old who leaves every door open.
That's true. I get that.
So I really don't have to worry about that.
Sorry, I diverted your answer. You were answering Hades' question.
Yeah. So when it comes to like GMs, you actually need to actually be at a power to do it anyway, regardless of not having to do a power grind. So to me, if you have to do a power grind anyway, then you don't even notice. But for somebody like myself who's already at power cap, there's no real reason to do much in the game.
I'm enjoying the lack of power grind right now. Because I can play just about anything in the game right now without having to worry about power numbers. Even though I'm full power.
Because that's the reason why you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, because it didn't increase it artificially by 25 or 50 or whatever.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, but don't you miss it though? I mean, to a degree, kind of that it gives you a reason to play every week besides the story.
Can't believe I'm saying this. But I kind of hope they get rid of it.
Well, they are. I mean, they're already looking at getting rid of it.
Yeah.
So
I've gotten used to it now, and I like it. I like not having to worry about a number.
But you've only gotten used to it because you're already at power.
Yeah, but I have other accounts that aren't, and I'm building up to it. I'm getting there. I'm getting close, but I'm still enjoying that. I just don't feel like. I don't know. It just seems like every year they have to artificially bring everybody up that hasn't played in a while, just to keep them where they can even play anything in the game, because the power level keeps going up every season. We used to be like at 1,200. Now we're at 1,600 minimum. So I like the fact that it's not worried so much about a number. Now, granted, they've mentioned that there are some things that they're still going to make you grind power for. That's why they're doing that new fire team, combined power thing, which I think that's a good step. That's a good step in the right place. That way people who don't play as much can still play if they have someone who's high powered. So it's a good first step.
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah, sure it is.
Okay.
So real quick, I did want to mention this because he mentioned GMs and it made me think of something that I saw. So for question of the month, which I'm going to take a quick segue here. But it's basically, what is your Destiny 2 hot take?
Yeah.
From Moose. And Soccer had this. He put it out there. He's like, Soccer's hot take for D2. GMs aren't actually that hard. They just require some time and effort to nail down. But time and effort isn't something that most of us D2 players don't like committing to when you can pretty much get whatever loot we want from certain activities or focusing from vendors.
I mean, every season.
Boom. Mic drop right there.
That's a great statement from Soccer. It is. I saw that hot take. He'll be entered into the drawing, but, I like the fact that I can jump right into him now. Now, granted, I'm full power and my
but
artifact.
You're not, but yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, it doesn't matter if you're full power. I mean, it's all about your artifact.
Yeah. You have to work. That's where bounties come in. There you go. Want your artifact higher? Want your artifact power higher? Start cranking bounties. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's really the best way to get artifact power.
You think that's right, though?
I don't know if it's right or wrong. It's just the way the game is. That's the mechanic. That's what gets the number to go up, right?
Well, it's not the only thing.
Well,
you can play the game and
yes, but
get that too.
I'll tell you what though, man, I played the seasonal events and the seasonal story for the week. Didn't go half as high as like doing a couple planetary bounty, a couple sets of planetary bounties. It didn't seem like they were giving me a lot of XP for completing it. Now, granted, I was getting loot.
That's the shit that pisses me off.
I agree with you there. I think they should give you more XP for completing those stories every week. But I look at my bar down there and it's not budging very much. They're just not giving you so much XP.
Yeah. So for those people, and then you figure too, you've got your journey. And if you want to make it to like rank 9, I mean, I have to do bounties if I want to get this done like sometime this season.
Like all players should.
No, all players should not have to do bounties.
That's part of the game.
All players shouldn't. Oh, I mean, it is a supplemental part that is not something that you have to interact with.
You're doing bounties.
You should not have to interact with bounties.
They're just not naming it bounties. They call them seasonal challenges. It's a bounty, dude. Kill so many things with a sidearm, shotgun, or sniper rifle. That's a bounty.
So take bounties out of the equation and just make it seasonal challenges.
Just rename it. I don't care. You can take the bounties out. Just give me more seasonal challenges to go after.
No, don't give me more seasonal challenges. Just maybe stretch them out so it's like 1,000 of something.
Maybe. All right.
But
yeah, thanks for real.
What season rank are you, by the way? Or not season rank, but what Guardian rank are you?
I'm almost 8, I think. I was 9 at the end of last season. I move up a little bit every season. I think I'll go to 10, but I don't really care to solo a dungeon. That's the only thing standing in my way from getting full 11. Let's see here. I am, I'm at 8. Almost, I gotta do one more thing to get 8, but it's not that hard. So I got 8, and then 9, I usually when I complete 8, I've already done a lot of the stuff for 9, so it auto completes. But usually it comes down to, from 9 to 10 is usually running the seasonal stories a million times, the seasonal activities. And that's what I failed to do last season. Otherwise I would have been 10 this last season. I don't know. The number is cool, but I like the number 9 rank name better than 10. So
yeah,
it's the reason I left it at 9. Part of the reason I left it at 9.
Part of the reason I left
you
it
went
at 9.
You went to 10, right? You didn't go to 11, did you?
No, I haven't been to 11 yet. I've been 10 ever since they introduced the system.
And I have 5,320 shards. So
5,320 shards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm at 10,000, just over 10,000. So, yeah. But again, and that's with me spending like 3,000 on stuff. I mean,
no, I get it, man. I mean, yeah, I get it, man. Yeah. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for spending the time to send us a question. And, man, good questions tonight too, by the way. If you have a Destiny or life question you want to send our way, hit it up in the, it's podcast questions channel. It's like a forum type channel. They're kind of separated out into random life questions and Destiny questions. So just pick a forum that you want to put your question in, and Hazel and I will sift through it and may get answered on the show. So check that out. Appreciate it. You can always go to our website, guardiandowncast.com, if you want to leave us a speak pipe or voicemail. You can do it that way as well.
What's happening, guys? It's the Resident Raccoon with the hat, and you're listening to Guardian Downcast.
All right, Hazel, before we leave tonight, a little bit of housekeeping, a few announcements we need to make here. I did want to mention we have some new patrons this week. We have a new Dungeon Champion patron. This would be Mr. Wicked Trinity. Thank you for helping our community and giving back to our show. And we have a fist bump patron, brand new, Birdman. Thank you, Birdman. Thanks for giving back. Appreciate your help there. And, wanted to give a quick shout out to our Dungeon Champion patrons. That would be Scoot, Technical, Toll the Bell, Raffy, Mullet, Nitro TJ, Darth Noodle, Nico, aka Jersey, Smiter, Valorfall, Trash Panda, Coderson, and now Wicked Trinity. Thank you to our Patreon family and our OG Raid Boss patrons. That would be Jealous and Frostbite, TL Tim. There we go. First try. Damn, look at me. Lucky Shifts, Average Destiny 2 player, Amazing Taco King, and Sith Daddy Fresh for giving back to our community and show. Thank you, sirs. Just a quick thank you to all our patrons out there who hang out in our Discord patron lounge. You know who you are. Giving back to our show and community has really been humbling, and Hazel and I, again, thank you for that.
Yes.
You can also enjoy our podcast commercial free. We don't have to look for sponsors to support our hobby and all our production processes in the show and community building. So we thank you for that. So please thank those gold badge members in our Discord if you get the chance. They single-handedly make that happen. So if you think you've received any value from our podcast today and are interested in giving back to our show and community, just check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/support Guardian Downcast. The link is always in our show description, or you can go to guardiandowncast.com and just hit the donate button. There's a big Patreon button in there as well. And remember, when you do leave us a Patreon or a donation, mention your gamer tag so we can give you a shout out on the show. We thank you. Hazel, anything? Do you have any announcements tonight we need to bring up?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
Okay, no worries. I wanted to mention our question of the month for September. You guys have about a week left for that. I asked you guys to vote on our question of the month, and we chose, or you guys chose, Moose, Baron of Titan. What's your Destiny hot take? Hazel just mentioned one that came from Soccer in the Discord. The one that Moose mentioned was having some better weapons and raid weapons being craftable. He says that's hurting the game's overall health as the game has become less chasing a good roll and instead becomes just let me get those 5 red borders, right? We just want to mention that we still have another week left to send our speak pipes our way or our in our Discord under question of the month in our Discord. Just enter them in there. I'll make sure I pin them and you'll be entered into our drawing. We'll have a drawing for everyone for a $25 Amazon gift card. And, on all the speak pipes, the voicemails that get sent our way, we're going to have a separate drawing for some podcast merch. So send those in. We have about another week left there. And I wanted to share one of our speak pipes tonight, Hazel. And this is from Mr. Trash Panda. Let's see what his hot take is.
What's happening, guys? Resident Raccoon with a hat. I here with the hot take for the month, and it's not so much directly about the game, but some of the, let's just say, content creators around the game. Not Gatr. We love Gatr.
Thank you.
But what really gets me is how build crafters on YouTube always want to say that everything is perfected. You know how many Void Hunters I've seen perfected, how many Stasis Hunters I've seen perfected. They have perfected the shit out of every class in the game, so why do they keep making build videos? Anyway, nothing is perfect. That's why we keep working at it, right? But, perfected, I guess, grabs the eyes. So that's my hot take. They can shut the hell up with the perfected stuff. I'm kind of over
that. Thanks, Trash Panda. That's his hot take.
I love it.
Nice. Okay. Hey, Hazel, you want to read one out from the Discord again?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I got him pinned.
I mean, I'm just scrolling through.
Oh, okay.
So, we'll go with Technical. I have not read this, so, we're going to go with it here. So, Technical's hot take. The only thing Bungie needs to do to revive Gambit is revamp the loot table. Crucible has adept weapons. Vanguard has adept weapons. Raids have adept weapons. Figure out a solution for adept Gambit weapons and make them worth getting. People avoid Gambit because there is nothing worth getting, not because it's a bad game mode.
It's all about the loot, man. It's all about the loot. Yeah, that was a good hot take. I have to agree with that one. How would you put it down as maybe when you reset your rank, maybe? I don't know. Good hot take though, Technical. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Gambit, give it some like in-game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, never gonna happen.
That'd be so funny.
It's never.
Just imagining. I can't even imagine what in-game.
Hey,
Gambit
you know what?
would look like.
Wait a minute. I got an idea.
Probably just like regular Gambit.
I got an idea. What if? Here goes the what ifs. What if they made a Gambit game where everyone had an assigned role and they can wear actual armor that glowed that told you what your role was, so your teammates, even if you weren't communicating with them, they knew what your job was in the game. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then you could get these whole new set of loot weapons and armor for play.
Dude, that could seriously be the end game right there.
There it is. Gambit Prime.
And
oh shit.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Wow, that's a great name. I mean,
that is
a
great name. Thank you. I'll take that credit. Why, Bungie? Why'd you get rid of Gambit Prime? That was such a fun game.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's my hot take. All right. Hey, that's it, Hazel. I can't think of anything else we need to cover tonight, man. Thanks for having another great show tonight, man.
Yeah.
Another wrap, another episode in our collection for our listeners out there. We have 217 other episodes with interviews from gamers or just us, from all of our community. So take a look at those, especially if you're just finding out about us. And if you like what you hear, the only way we grow, we don't do advertising. We don't do any paid anything. It's all organic. It's all about you guys telling someone that plays Destiny about us. And we thank you in advance for that. All right, Hazel. So if people were to want to find you out there on the interwebs, where would they go?
Quick and easy. Hazel NT in all the places except for Twitch, where I am the Hazel NT.
Excellent, excellent. You can find me on Steam and PS5 as Todd the Gatr, 2 Ds, the Gatr. I also have a YouTube channel by the very same name where I create videos for new players and have opinion and some live streaming, a little bit of everything. It's all Destiny though. That's all you need to know. I also have another podcast called the Destiny Help Desk that addresses more of the newer player in an audio format. And I've been talking to a lot of our friends in the community. I have some really fun episodes coming out very soon, so keep an eye out for that. That's Destiny Help Desk. And remember that this one you're listening to right now, posts to that very same YouTube channel if you want to listen to it while on the YouTubes. All right. Nice. Before we go,
I do have an update.
What's
by
up?
The way. So for anybody in the Discord, when this launches, you're going to notice that the Discord format's going to be a little bit different. Oh, yeah. We're going to be condensing some channels and combining them and expanding some other stuff.
That's right.
So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully it's a little more streamlined, a little more, intuitive and that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, the one thing we definitely were changing is I know everyone loves it when my shorts post twice in 2 different channels. I can't help that. That's the bot. The bot doesn't know the difference between a live stream and a video from my YouTube channel. So what we decided to do, right, Hazel, is we actually have our own channel where if you want to watch anything we put out, whether it's Hazel streaming or a video from me or streaming from me or whatever, it will post in that channel. So just look for like the host channel or something like that. It'll be in there. Hazel's going to work on it this weekend. And, by the time you hear this episode, you'll see some of these changes in our Discord. So thanks for that, Hazel. I know it takes a lot of time to do that stuff, man.
Yeah, exactly. And if you have any feedback about any of the changes, you don't like them or you like them or you whatever, feel free to just, send me a DM or just, say whatever, Yep.
And that happens a lot in our roundtable discussions with our mods, with our moderation team, is how can we make this Discord easier for everyone to figure out stuff? And we're always working to improve that stuff. So thanks to our moderation team as well for all their hard work.
Definitely.
Yep. And, they don't get paid glimmer or anything. They do it because they love our community. So keep that in mind, when they're out there trying to help everyone out.
I wish I could pay them glimmer.
I wish I could too. Yeah, I'm still working on that bright dust, maybe as a Christmas present. I'm working on it. We'll see. Hey, we do not have a Scumdesk Corner tonight, but I tell you what I thought. I was talking to Hazel before the show. I said he has so many questions for the show that I still have here. I figured why not just have a question for the show from Uncle Scumdeath this week? So I got one lined up right here. All right, Uncle Scumdeath. What's going on in the UK today that you have a question about, sir?
Hello, Scumdeath here. I've just literally got out of the shower and it's made me think of something my mate said, Rich, who was a drummer in Warcraft. He said he would never fart in the shower because he doesn't want all the fart particles to attach to his skin. And to me, I think if you fart in the shower with the heat, it enhances the smell. So I love farting in the shower. But I don't know whether he's right or I'm wrong. So my question is, do you fart in the shower and does it enhance your showering experience? Or are you disgusted by farting in the shower because of all the fart particles that will attach to your skin? Anyway, bit of a weird question, but I'd love to know your answers. Love you all. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Uncle Scumdeath. Sorry, Hazel. I did not preview these questions.
I was going to say, I was like, you really don't listen to these before.
I don't know. Are we supposed to answer that?
You played it.
Yeah, I kind of did, didn't I? I'll take the sword, dude. Yeah, I fart in the shower. And no, I'm not worried about fart particles. But yes, it does enhance because everything is so humid. It does enhance the smell. But then again, I think the heat dissipates it quickly too. If we're talking about theories here. Hazel?
I don't do it because I don't want to be like trapped in there with it.
I get it. You're worried about the fart particles. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think them attaching to my skin is like something like, that's like some like high type shit right there. But I mean, I just don't want to be trapped in there. Like, like,
hey dude, sometimes it just happens. It's,
oh, I get it.
It's not like I'm going in the shower going, oh man, let's get a good one going here. No, not like creepy Uncle Scumdeath that loves to fart in the shower. I'm not saying I love to fart in the shower. I'm just saying sometimes it happens and you're like, oh, here it comes. There's no escaping this one, baby. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I won't make you elaborate on that. Hey everyone, remember, as you're playing Lightfall Season of the Witch, remember to take breaks and get outside and touch some grass. Larman, Kentucky. Hey everyone, remember we only get one playthrough in this life, so make it count. And more importantly, be good to your fellow guardians in the Destinyverse.
The weight of the world was on your shoulders, and still you triumphed. Marvelous.
Thank you all so very much for listening. And later, Guardian.
You toddled.
Nice. That was a good one, man. Another good show.
Yeah, that was good.
That was like, what's that one? It's called Crackle. Crackle, I know, has a ton of animation.
Uncle Cracker?
Yeah, Uncle Cracker. Yeah, that one. Didn't they play a song a long time ago? Got a note here. No foot pig. That's going to be an outtake.
That would be the ultimate kumbaya moment, Mr. Monkey.
There you go.
All the dead guardians chime together. The witness cannot win.
They're showering us with these exotic engrams. I'm pickled. I'm pickled. What the fuck am I saying? I'm tickled. I'm tickled tink. Damn it. Quit it. Hey, and you only had to tell me to shut the hell up and let you answer one time tonight.
I thought it like 3 other times.
Oh, okay. That did. Okay.
So.